going on?
Nada. No, man, como te decía de la señora, man, like, so tenía dos casas. Tenía 30 perros porque quise llevar a mi
Hey, you're
perro.
on. You gotta speak English.
Oh, shit. Right.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, what's going on?
No, I know, pero, as I said, I always, like, for some reason, man, I don't know, Spanish, I guess, is more comfortable for me, pero
Yeah, is it your first
English
language?
is, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
hell
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah. I was born in Aguascalientes,
Oh,
raised in
shit.
Pontiac, Michigan. Yeah, I came over here, like, when I was, like, 17 years old, maybe.
Oh, really?
Like, around 17, hell yeah. Hell
Mm.
yeah, damn, but yeah, Spanish is my first language, bro. No, bro, like, so I have this child, right? As
Yeah,
I
you're
was
gonna
saying,
you're gonna have to start like over from that.
from
'Cause
the
it's like,
beginning,
hey,
right?
yeah, there was a dog lady in this. Like, wait,
Okay,
what's
okay.
going on? All right, yeah.
I
Go
have
ahead
a
and start
child,
that.
and my friend has a female, and he was like, yo, man, my female's on heat. So my dog wouldn't hump her or nothing. So I'm like, fuck, bro. So I started putting things on Instagram, started saying, like, hey, man, like, anybody knows why the fuck my dog doesn't want to fuck. And someone told me, like, hey, man, you're going to have to fucking jack him off. And I thought nigga was playing with me, man. So, no, he actually gives me a number of this lady, and I go to her house, bro. And that lady had 30 dogs, bro.
God
I know, that's a fucking lot of dogs. I have 4, and I think it's hard.
I have two, bro.
You have 2?
Yeah.
What you got?
It's Chocolate Lab and Jack Russell.
Oh, Chocolate Lab and Chuck Russell. They're pretty expensive, no?
No, not really.
No? You can't make money off them? Can you?
I mean,
Maybe.
they're
Now, you have a
both-
female? No.
no, they're both guys.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom doesn't like females. Because whenever they have puppies, you have to like take
Yeah.
care of them, stuff like that. Se te van, like a few days, they're back up on zona.
When they're on the heat, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
get back
Mm.
pregnant. You gotta take care of them.
I don't like females either, bro. Like, they're a lot of work.
Yeah, they are.
There is a lot of work. I have 4 males. And just because of that, I just like to use them as stud, you know?
Mm.
You make like $500 or
Yeah.
some shit like
Yeah,
that.
you do.
Yeah, you make a little bit of money. Nah, man, she had 30 dogs, bro.
Yeah.
And then I go and
Were
knock.
they like mixed? Were they like
No, they
broke?
were full-blooded bulldogs.
No, I mean like did she have like half male, half female, or how did that work?
Yeah, she had a male. Yeah, she was a breeder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
man.
she had like everything.
Everything, bro. So I'm trying to breed too, and bro, it's hard, man. Like I just walked, knocked on her door. It smelled bad, man. Like smell like shit. Like, she hadn't even opened the door, you know. But it's because she says like she has 30 dogs. She starts cleaning up like around 6, 7 a.m. By the time she's done cleaning up, like half of the things that she already cleaned up are already dirty again with dog shit, you know.
Yeah, like
So
not only that, you have to like feed them, and then like it's 30 dogs.
30 dogs a lot,
Shit.
bro. It takes a lot of money. I take like maybe like $200 I spend like for 4 dogs. Imagínate ya
Like
30.
just food.
Just food, bro.
Damn.
Just food.
And like it's 30 dogs, so you have to clean up after them.
See, yeah,
Stuff.
wait. Yeah. I got a brother, so we kind of get into the breeding business.
Mm.
So he's going to help me out. And she always said, like, it's always better if you have, like, 2 or 3 people helping you out, man.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
you
for
can't do it by
sure.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's too much fucking work, man.
I remember there was a show on Animal Planet. It was called Pit Bulls and Parolees. Have you heard of it?
Bro, I love that
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I used to wake up 6 a.m. to watch that shit
Damn, for
before I go to
real?
work. Yeah, man. That was the shit right there, bro.
Yeah, it's just interesting how like pit bulls like it's basically what we do with people. We prejudge them. You know, we see a pit bull, or this first thing you do like, oh, it's gonna bite me. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, man, he ain't gonna do shit. Just don't just leave it be. You know,
Yeah.
that's with every animal. Like they get scared and they'll attack you.
No, sí, a huevo, güey. A huevo, como tú dices, como nosotros, ¿no?
Yeah, it's
Just like us.
yeah with us.
Yeah.
Like people with tattoos, especially. Like you see someone like, oh, he's in a gang.
Or he's aggressive. He's
Yeah.
in prison.
Yeah.
Like, when people see me, bro, like, a lot of people think I had it rough.
Mm.
Like, or like, I've been through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because of the tattoos. I guess everybody been through a lot.
Yeah,
But, like-
yeah, just anyone.
Just anyone, you know, whatever it is. But I ain't no criminal, man. And that's how they see me a lot of times, bro. Like, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna hurt somebody, like, one time I was at Walmart, and this lady, we went and got some toothpaste, me and my chick. And this lady was like, oh, my girl goes and sends me. I go and pick up the toothpaste. I stand next to this Mexican lady, and she starts praying, bro.
What?
Yeah, as soon as she saw me, she started praying, my nigga. I thought she was fucking with me, bro. But no, she was literally playing. I don't know why, but nigga, like, como si especially Mexican people, because my mom's the same way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, like my mom is really Mexican. When she sees somebody like me that is not her son, they say, "Mira este loco."
Yeah,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Especially 'cause you have like the crazy beard, the man bun. Especially like, oh shit,
Me miro como un pinche homeless man.
bro. Like, what's up with that? 'Cause you do tattoos, right? You're a tattoo artist.
See, wait, I started
Yeah,
tattooing at the age of 18.
really.
Yeah, I've always been into art though, so I guess that's just part of it. You know, like como I guess you could say like tattoos picked me because I was trying to do collision repair to like do airbrush on maybe lowrider cars and stuff like that. But bro, I tried collision repair for like 3 days because I have a cousin in Lubbock, Texas, and he had his shop. It's hard work, man.
Yeah,
I wanted to pick something that wasn't hard, you know. Tattoos is hard, but like you're always in the AC. You're not fucking your hands up.
Oh, dude, especially here in Texas.
Aquí está bien caliente, man.
Yeah,
100 and something, the
it's
triple digits, bro. Man, the hottest it gets in Michigan is like 80 degrees, bro.
Damn.
The hottest, bro. That I remember. It's been like 8 years I haven't went back. You know, climate change always.
Yeah, it fucks it up.
Yeah, so. Pero sí, aquí está bien pinche caliente, man. Like I even went to Colorado. It's hot over there. It got up to the 90s, but it was
But
nothing
it's
like
dry
here.
heat.
It's dry heat, bro. Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Here's
Como que
humid.
no puedes. Yeah, aquí no, como si no puedes respirar aquí, bro.
English.
Oh, right here it's like you can't breathe, my nigga. Like, I don't know, it's just too damn hot. It's like, have you ever seen Mad Max?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I feel like Texas is like that, bro.
Really?
It's like really fucked
that's
up.
That's dry heat though. Like
but
here it's humid. You ever been out
But,
to Houston?
No, in Houston. Oh yeah, I went to Houston
Yeah.
once, yeah. But you think like dry heat is a little worse? I felt better in Colorado, man.
You felt worse?
I felt better, mejor.
Oh, better.
Yeah, bro. I feel
it's
bad
dry
here.
heat. Like here, you go outside, you're sweating in like 2 minutes. It's all disgusting and stuff. That's the difference. And over there, there's zero humidity. There's no moisture, so like you're dry all the time.
You're right.
That also what like it messed people up because I remember I went to Utah a few years ago, and it was winter, but it was still like higher altitude, right? Like that's also a thing that goes with it, like the altitude. And then they were saying that you may not be sweating, but you should get water anyways, just because you're gonna be tired because of the altitude stuff like that. It was really weird. Like I'd be walking all day, going in and out of places. Like it was in the winter, so like when I was inside, I was sweating because I was like, I had like the giant coat on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it didn't feel that way. Like I didn't feel tired, but I knew that I was.
Entonces por eso es por the humid.
Yeah, the humidity.
Yeah.
That's what makes it worse.
Porque cuando fui to Colorado, I took my dog, man. Like how you said, I guess the altitude, like the air is thinner over there, right?
Yeah, it's thinner.
Yeah, my dog didn't handle it, man.
No, really.
And I didn't even, like, we went hiking and, bro, I felt like I was going to pass out. But I guess it's that, like, the altitude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's signs everywhere in Colorado, like, yeah, pretty much you're going to be hiking on your own risk, you know, because of the altitude. So if something happens to you, like, you can't really do shit about it.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up. Now, when I see signs like that, when anywhere that I'm going to go, like, I automatically, like, don't feel like going anymore. Because that's fucking scary, bro. Like, when someone says or you read something like, hey, you might die on this trip.
Shit.
It's fucking scary, my nigga.
It's like, I've never been skiing, but I've seen, or like, parachuting. I want to do it, but I know they make you sign a waiver, and it's like, we're not responsible for any injuries, and like, right up in the bottom of that death. So
yeah.
Like, what am I signing up to?
Or zip lining? Is that
Zip
what
lining?
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
Yeah, dude. I've been there. It's the same thing. Like, we're not responsible for, like, injuries, like, head injuries, whatever it is, and, like, right after that death.
And you still did it?
Yeah, of course I did it.
Nah, man. I won't be able to do that.
Zip lining
shit.
isn't that bad. It's fun.
I wouldn't even go to Six Flags. So what happened to that lady? That fell off the Superman?
The Superman? There was another one. It was like this fat lady that fell off the Texas Giant.
The Texas Giant. That's right. That was the Texas Giant. Yeah.
But then again, she was like
overweight.
Bigger. Yeah, she was overweight, so the thing didn't go all the way. It's like.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's still scary though.
Nah, dude, it's fun. I'm an adrenaline junkie. I'm not that much so. Like, I'm not gonna jump off a plane, chase a parachute, because some people do that. Have you seen that? Whenever like there's people that throw the parachute out of the plane first,
and then they chase
and
it,
then they
grab
and
it,
they chase it.
Holy shit, bro! No, I seen people like, ¿cómo se dice? Glide.
Oh, like paragliding? Like, when are you,
Paragliding, like they're like
basically flying?
flying, bro. Now that's dope. But I wouldn't do it either,
I'd do
bro.
it.
You do it,
Mm.
bro? My nigga, like you crazier than me.
I mean, sure, we're only living one life, right? Fuck it. Like, it also
Yeah.
comes to, like, because there's so much safety that goes into it. You can't just be a dumbass and, like, jump off a plane. Like, there's so much more into it.
No, see, well, I guess you gotta go to the right place, también.
Yeah, just the people. Like, you just gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah. Even if we just do parachuting.
No, I've never been
I mean,
parachuting. That's what I said.
to
Ziplining, it was
ziplining,
this park by, like, it was, like, DFW Venture Park, something like that.
Oh, here in Dallas.
Yeah, I was here.
Oh shit! I wouldn't even know it was parachute, man, bro. It's because it's so flat here, man. Like,
I mean, it was, like, in the trees. It's, like, a little, like, forest area. So it wasn't even that bad.
Just
No,
because this.
I've heard of this one. I think it's in Hawaii. You zipline over a volcano.
What the fuck? Nah, that's scary, man.
I'd still do it.
Yeah, I saw this video on Facebook.
And it's an active volcano. It's not even dormant. Like,
You can fall and then burn.
Yeah, like you fall, you're screwed.
So you just climbed a volcano to get up there, también? You hike?
It's
See,
like
right?
you hike somewhere and
Uh-huh.
then it'll take you over the volcano or something like that.
Nah, shit, man. Mira un video también en Instagram. You know that ride where you get like, it looks like a ball, and then it's like a slingshot and throws you back
Oh, that
up.
one?
Yeah, okay.
I haven't gone on that one yet. I've gone the other one. Those like takes you. I forgot what it's called.
Oh,
It's
like
like a
spins you
little
around, right?
swing. Yeah, it's like a swing. Basically.
Oh, Simon.
That one's cool.
Yeah,
That
that
one's
one's
cool.
dope. They be having in the fair park, también.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, man, I saw the video, man, and as soon as the thing was gonna take off, the strings like se rompen. Shit like that's what I'm afraid, bro. Like I know there's like always like safety behind it and everything, but anything can happen.
Dude, for real.
Yeah.
Like not even that. Like cars more dangerous.
Yeah, and that car's more dangerous. People die more in
Like,
car
you
accidents.
don't think about that. Like you have a higher chance of dying in a car than most places. Like 1 out of every 87 people or something like that die in an accident.
What the fuck? I not know that.
Yeah, that's
one
how-
out of 87 people.
Something
What
like
the-
that. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Look it up. Hey, did you hear about this fucking massacre at El Paso?
Oh, the mass shooting? Yeah.
It's a rampage or some shit like that. He killed a cop.
Yeah, I was talking about that in the last episode. We're talking about like gun violence, stuff like that.
You're talking about El Paso, right?
El Paso, yeah.
No, I'm talking about Odessa.
Oh, that's
It
yeah. That
happened
was
today.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't
dude.
know. I read that shit today. That shit was some crazy ass shit right there, bro.
That's just so.
Do you
fucked
think
up.
something like that can get fixed? Gun control shit?
Dude, like we had a whole like in the last episode, shit. It was like a whole half hour, like hour just talking about guns. It's just such a like it's a touchy topic. 'Cause we can defend both sides perfectly well.
Pussy, yeah. You have guns?
No, I don't.
No.
I would own them.
You would own them?
I would.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would too. No, see. I don't know how people say they couldn't, man. Like, 'cause you gotta protect yourself from these people. Y lo mucha gente dice también, like, they say, yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, como que si having, gun control or some shit like that. No va a ayudar pretty much nothing, man, 'cause fucking black market, you can sell guns anywhere,
Yeah,
bro. You
dude.
can make a gun in your house.
Yeah, I really can.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
it's one. What did I say? Like the.
1 out of
car?
87.
Dude, I was close. 1 out of 8. 1 out of 88.
1 out of 88.
88. Dude, I was off by
died.
one, dude.
Fuck.
It's on Forbes.com. That's what they're saying. It's like
But a lot of times, are they like when people travel a lot, and maybe they fall asleep or some shit like that?
it's just, dude. You can go like, shit. I can go to the grocery store right around the corner. Someone could hit me like that. That's the
Damn.
scary part about that.
Yeah, man.
Because we take it like for granted. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna go to work. You get on the highway, you don't know what can happen.
You know, tienes razón. Today, my girl was driving. She swerved this guy. Well, not really swerving. She said she just passed him because he was
Yeah.
going too slow. The dude followed her to Walmart, my nigga. Wait until she parked, and then she was walking to Walmart, and the pass just, like, the car almost hit her, she says, right? We're talking on the phone. She's like, got all dramatic. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker almost hit me. That's scary, my nigga, because, like, we have gotten into, like, I don't really get into road rages that much,
Yeah.
you know, or I try not to, you know, because that could always turn out pretty bad. But people be crazy, bro. You gotta be careful here in
Yeah,
Dallas,
dude.
my nigga.
Just
Like
anywhere.
anywhere,
Yeah, in the
yeah,
last
anywhere.
episode, my guest Niall, he was talking about how there was this lady that got shot because she got
Rampage.
mad or something. She just like honked at him or something like that. She got shot like right there by honking.
Damn, it's because you never know what that other person's going through either.
Yeah, but
You
like
know?
still, there's some crazy ass people out here.
No, it is some crazy ass shit, man. But I don't know, man. It's because it's crazy, bro. Like when I'm in the car and I get into situations like that, I try not to say nothing just because, like, again, I don't know what that person's going through. You know,
Yeah.
he could probably just lost his job. How do you never fucking know? His girl probably cheated on him. I don't know, bro. Like you never know. Like, and then just
Or
for
maybe
the heat
just
of the
an
moment,
asshole.
bah! Or he's just a fucking asshole. He don't give a fuck of going to jail. Yeah, that too, man. There's a lot of things in it. Y luego, no, ¿tú qué haces, güey? Ya miro que tienes guitarras. I see that you have guitars and all that shit. You write music?
You're asking- Nah, I mean, I was a drummer like back in high school,
Mm.
and like I was just always around music, but dude, I can't play. It's so difficult. Like,
Is it? Not a
I
finger
mean,
mover, no?
no, it's not that. It's just like I have an idea in my head, and it's like something really badass, but my fingers can't keep up.
Ah,
fuck
okay,
this.
okay, okay.
I'm just
Muscle
gonna do it.
memory, bro. Keep practicing.
It is easier on the computer. Like doing beats and stuff, that's fun.
Ya, también,
Like talking
también.
stuff up.
Pero con práctica, like, with practice, everything can
Yeah,
happen,
for
bro.
sure.
Like, boxing. Now that I'm boxing with cap and everything, bro, you went to the first
Yeah, I
time.
did.
Okay. That was my first time ever in the ring, my nigga. Like,
For
ever.
real?
I didn't know how to use nothing. Like, I like nothing that I have. I didn't know how to use my legs, how to use my back, or nothing like that. I was just depending on my arms the whole fucking time. And now that I'm training with him, bro, there's so much shit you can learn, my nigga. And I guess like how guitars, you know, it's just muscle memory. Just keep practicing, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna like.
Yeah,
Get
I
the hang of the
I also
movement.
had Cap. He's actually like, I mean, today released first episode, but Cap's like the second one, something like that. He also said some like interesting stuff about that, about like having good mindset
Yeah.
going in.
Into anything.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, having a good mindset is anything. Tunnel vision, bro. You're gonna have a lot of naysayers in anything you do.
Yeah, but then again, like it really picks you up, so you don't become flexible. Because sometimes flexibility is good, because you don't know what life's gonna throw at you.
Yeah.
So you need to be flexible.
Sí, a huevo.
Like you don't know, like even in boxing, you don't know what the other guy's gonna do.
Or what he's gonna put. Yeah, what he's gonna put you through.
Yeah, like what moves he's gonna make, whatever. You
Yeah,
don't know.
man. I feel like once you're like under pressure and then you can handle that,
Mm.
then you'll be good. You know. I think that's what like, como que it separates a boxer
Yeah.
and a fighter. You know, a fighter's gonna go do whatever the fuck he wants to do. You know, even if
That's-
he's getting his ass beat.
Yeah, that's also what he was talking about. Cause even it's just any martial art. Cause he said at first he was just like there to like beat people up, but it's really more about that. It's like a whole art. That's why it's martial art.
Yeah.
You know, like boxing and martial art. You can go into like MMA, like jiu-jitsu. What's that other one we're talking about? It was like Sistema. Have you heard of that one?
No.
It's a Russian one.
What is that?
So what they do is that they just focus on pressure points. That's all they do. Like it's literally made. No, like
on your neck and shit like that.
dude, like it's made to kill you. That's the thing about it.
What the
Like
fuck?
it's made. Like if I have a gun right now, like here, like you're supposed to be trained. Like take that out. Like somehow hit his wrist. And like take the gun away from him, point it back at him. It's some like weird ass shit, but it's cool. Like it's Russian.
I had a cousin that he would always tell us like, hey, you want me to make you pass out? Hey, you want me to make you pass out?
Like,
And
that's
he
what
said
Sistema's
he'll
for.
practice
Yeah.
pressure points to people, man.
That's what like the Secret Service and all of them use. Like they all have to practice Sistema.
Really?
Yeah,
What the fuck,
because
bro?
it's the quickest way to like put someone out. Because the pressure points really that matter. Like
see.
you get a hit, you get a punch to the head like at the right exact right spot.
Like the
you're out
temple?
cold. Yeah, like
Boom, you done.
you get a hit up here, you're done.
Sí, a huevo.
Or you get like anywhere, like in the neck or like the elbow, like you're out.
Look at me, asusta de boxing, man. That you could probably get like, how you say, you can get hit in the head and
Yeah, like if it's the right spot, you're out.
You're fucked, man. Like you saw that boxer that passed away.
Which one?
Fuck, bro. I gotta remember his name. But recently, this boxer passed away, man. But he was good. He was good after the fight was over. He had lost, and as he was walking backstage, he's like started not feeling his legs, and
He
dude
just
passed
went
out.
out.
Yeah, like he's just in a coma and passed out, man. That was some fucked up shit, bro. That's the only thing that scared me about boxing. Like going in there with somebody that's super fast,
Yeah.
you know? That's fucking scary, bro.
That's crazy.
You know, getting hit. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, well, you were there, Tom. When you get hit, bro, it's not even that bad, man.
Yeah, 'cause you have adrenaline.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be worse than that.
Yeah.
I mean, when
No,
I
it's not that.
first went in, oh hell no, it's not that bad. The worst ones is I feel like when you don't expect them, when you don't see them coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause obviously you wasn't expecting that shit. But see, man, fucking Cap's a good ass trainer, bro. But
I'll keep going.
oh no, digo, ese cabron's a good ass trainer for the age he's in.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
He's 20.
I know, bro. He's really good, my
Yeah.
nigga. Really good. And he got his pro card también, el cabrón.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so he's probably
Damn.
he's gonna be a trainer and a fucking professional boxer,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
He's gonna make it something.
Yeah, he talked, like, we were talking about that in the podcast. Like, it's the second episode. I was talking about that stuff.
About that too.
Yeah.
He's gonna get me ready for my first fight, hopefully in
Oh, shit,
February.
bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
damn, dude.
novice, amateur.
Damn.
Yeah, get an amateur record and see how far I can take it. I don't know. You never know. You know, you could probably take it far. You know.
So what got you into boxing?
My dad.
Really?
My dad was a boxer. Yeah, he had an amateur record of 50-2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but he was in Mexico. He was trying to go pro, but you need money for all that shit, man. And in Mexico, they don't get you a lot of money, man.
I mean, it's something. Like, you gotta take what you get.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but my dad comes from poor, bro. Like, he had a stick holding his house in
Oh,
Mexico.
really?
Yeah, like, he wasn't doing really good over there. That's why he had to come over here, pretty much. And we've been here since then, man. Mexico's rough.
So what age did you move here?
We came over here when I was 6 years old. I went to school for a little bit over there. I remember a little bit about Mexico. I could say, man, the people here got it chilling, man.
I mean,
Even when I talk to people, my cousins, man, when I talk to them all the fucking time, like, people go through here more about mental issues than any other struggle, you know? I mean, you have people that go financially too, but here in America, man, there's like a lot of ways you can fucking make money, man.
I mean, even over there too, if you're really dedicated and you put your mind to it, like, you can be on this, like, doing whatever, you know? But then again, that's kind of like with America, because we're more of a capitalist economy. So it's like free, like, in theory, it's supposed to be that you're free to do whatever you want, basically.
Yeah.
That's in theory, though, but you start getting into it, like, we're fucked.
More than other countries?
Same as other
Same as other.
countries.
So you think like we might be turning to a third world country?
No, it's not that.
Not
It's
that
just-
bad, yeah.
It's just the way we are, like, as a country. Like, if you really start getting into it, like, how fucked up, like, the whole system is, like, we're pretty fucked up.
Eso sí. Yeah, like we're pretty, como se dice, like snakes in the grass here in America.
Mm.
Well, not us, right? Pero like the system, how you say? Yeah, America's pretty fucked too. But I don't know, man. Like,
It's just hidden, really, if you think about it.
pero what's hitting? Like what?
How, like, government has way more control than we really think it does.
Do they have more control?
They have way more control than we think it does.
Eso sí, man. Like, you know, they manipulate us and
Yeah,
through
like,
the
we're talking
television
about
and all that
that.
shit, or
We're
what?
talking about that before, like, not even on television, on fucking Facebook, your phone. It knows exactly where you're going. You ever put like Bluetooth in your car? Like,
Yeah.
Has this ever happened? You're like, it's morning, you're on your way to work, and your phone's already telling you where to go.
Yeah, like when I
That's
go to
happened,
work,
right?
yeah.
Or, like, even after, say you stop at, I don't know, let's say McDonald's. You stop at McDonald's every day after work. It'll tell you that go to McDonald's before you go home.
God damn.
That's happened to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has.
It's good. We're gonna turn to Black Mirror. You seen that
No, I haven't
episode?
seen that.
Oh, bro. So these, I'm gonna spoil a little bit. So
Yeah.
pretty much like, you know how the mark of the beast, right? That they say they're gonna put a chip on you, and they're gonna pretty much know everywhere you go. I saw the first episode yesterday, and that shit was creepy, bro. So pretty much like they get to like rewind and see everything you saw. Like they said, you go to France, right, or to Colorado or whatever, and you're coming back in the airport. They tell you, hey man, like you gotta run your shit. So pretty much they say if you're in Colorado for 3 days, they're gonna see everything you saw in those 3 days, just to make sure you didn't do nothing. Pretty much that's
Mm.
considered a crime to them, you know. And it's kind of like that, like your fucking phone, man. Like these motherfuckers know where we at all the motherfucking time, man. Or like, have you ever seen like something you're into, like dogs or just anything, man? It'll pop up on your like notifications or like on your YouTube.
Yeah, like I remember this one day I was talking to my brother about some wrestler, right? Like I've never looked it up on my phone. I haven't done anything, right? We're just talking about it. And I go to YouTube later, and then it starts showing me videos of like wrestling, or like WWE. I'm like, I've never searched up WWE on my phone before, but it showed up.
Well, I have called my girl before,
Mm.
and she hasn't even picked up, and I have heard the last words she said
Uh-huh.
before she picked up, and like,
Oh, I remember even that, there was a whole, I don't know if you remember it. It was like a bug they had on iPhones. So it's like, if you FaceTime a person the second time or something like that, you can hear what's going on before they even answered.
really, yeah, oh yeah, just like that too,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
heard
yeah,
of
that,
that?
yeah, yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
And like Apple discovered it and took it down by the way, but that's just like, if you're thinking about it, that just goes into how much are they listening.
A lot,
Not
bro.
only that, like you know Alexa, right? Like the whole, hey
Mhm.
Alexa, play this. Why would Alexa respond every time you say, hey Alexa? Because always listening.
Yeah, bro. What?
There's no other way. Or like even the hey, like the Google, you're like, hey Google, set a reminder for this. Like why does Google respond whenever you say Google?
Yeah, no. Damn, bro. Like, have you heard of this fucking Xbox? They also did. They put a human emotion in it.
An Xbox?
An Xbox. So they try to do pretty much that, like with Google. So this was before Siri, before Google,
Oh,
before
I was
any
like
of,
way back then.
way back then.
Like how
Yeah,
long ago?
Xbox One. I think it was Xbox One.
I wasn't even. I was like 2012.
Okay, 2012. They try to make this little kid. I think his name was gonna be Andy, some white name like that, man. Yes. So you could have talked to this kid just like you do into Siri and everything, but this kid was gonna have human emotions. He can play with you, you know, Call of Duty, whatever. So they started seeing that the kid was getting mad a lot in the game, and he was turning off the system. So the people started saying like, "Hey, let's say his name was Andy, like, hey Andy, I'm sorry, man, made you mad, whatever. Turn on back the system." And the kid will. Now you gave
Like
this kid
like
human
the
emotion. The
computer.
computer, bro. Yeah. So they didn't put it on display because they thought it was gonna be too creepy to people, bro. Because I mean, a technology having human emotions, my nigga, that's fucking crazy, you know.
Yeah, that's. I
And not
guess to like the whole AI thing,
también, bro.
and that's really what it is.
Como?
Like AI, how we're just becoming more dependent on it. Like I said, like the phone knows where you're gonna go, so it puts like the directions to us. Like it turns on the GPS, tells you how to get to work every day. Like every morning, you get up, you go to the car, it'll tell you where to go. If you go to like Starbucks before you go to work, it'll tell you, hey, go to Starbucks before you go to work.
What the fuck?
It does that, dude.
Where you think we're going with this?
Oh shit.
With ¿cómo se llama?
You have to like. Yeah, it's that little hook. What the fuck? Yeah, it does that. Just try not to move it. Yeah, hold up. We're gonna have to stop. Alright, what were we talking about?
The phones that it tells you that.
Oh yeah, it tells you where to go.
It tells you to stop at Starbucks before you go to work, man, bro.
That is like some crazy, or like not even. It just whatever you do, like whatever pattern it will recognize, like it'll tell you to do that. If you go to the gym before you go to work, it'll tell you go to the gym first.
I guess because it's reading where you're going all the time. It has a
Yeah, that's why
GPS
it's
and
tracking
shit
you.
like that. That's some fucking crazy shit, my nigga. For real, for real. You think they'll do that thing que dicen que the mark of the beast?
Which
Where
one?
I guess they put a chip in you, and they say that's gonna be your identification,
I mean,
your money.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's already happening right now. We're already cyborgs. Like, you have everything on your phone. Like, you can add your credit card in there. You have all your phone contacts. Only one phone number you actually know by heart.
No, ninguno.
Yeah, right?
What the fuck? No, pues sí somos
As
cyborgs.
yeah, like, it has all your photos you've ever taken on here. It has, like, all your social media. Like, you can put, like, your heart information, like, your body information, your weight. Like, it's your doctor. It has your, what's it called? Like, how many steps you take.
Oh yeah, it does that too, huh? I don't
Not
know.
only that, but now people have, like, the Apple Watches too, and that's making it even, like, further down. Because I've talked about this before on here, I think, where people just go like that to scan, like, whenever they're buying something, they'll just put, like, the watch there, and you're just scanning the watch. So it's like some sci-fi shit that you're already scanning them. It's like pops up.
Yeah, we're getting closer to that, bro.
Dude, we really are. I believe that, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah, my nigga. They say they also have robots in China
Dude,
walking straight up, like straight like
Yeah,
humans.
like
They're not really
actual
like
robots, yeah.
they're not like walking slow or none of that bullshit. They actually running like like
Yeah, they have
humans.
that now.
They say you're trying to put that like to be cops and things like that. See, you can't do that, man, because it doesn't have human emotions.
That's what they're working on.
To put human emotions in
They
it,
want to put emotions in the robots.
then they're gonna take over, bro.
Yeah,
Like I feel like us humans, we're the same fucking way. Like,
that's really the only thing that separates us humans from, like, robots' emotions. Cause we're not humans without emotion. Like, think about it. When you go out to eat, you're gonna go with something that makes you feel good.
yeah.
You're gonna go with an emotion. Like the fucking Popeye sandwich. You're gonna feel good after waiting in line getting that Popeye sandwich.
No,
Like,
pues sí, a
shit,
huevo.
I'm gonna go buy a Popeye sandwich. That shit was good, by the way.
Pero what about we were designed también?
What do you mean?
Yeah, just like the robots. Like, we're gonna put robots some human emotions, right? That's what we want them to have, so they can know from good and wrong. But what about we were the same? Like, they designed us, and then like just like the robots. Like, what about we designed the robots? Then motherfuckers start seeing that we're treating them like slaves.
That's the scary part about
That's
it.
the scary part. What about we're the same?
If they get emotion, they're gonna be like, wait, I don't want to work for you. What do you mean? I want my own.
Look how you treating me, man.
Yeah.
Plugging me on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna like that shit, bro. They're not. I feel like we were the same way, man. I feel like we were designed maybe to be slaves.
By who though?
Maybe another like intelligent civilizations that left this earth maybe long time ago.
You really think that?
Yeah,
I
bro.
want to explain about this. I mean, I'm curious.
I'm not a religious person. Like, I grew up Catholic. I even grew up como like monaguillo. I don't know if you know what monaguillo is. It's like those little kids that help the priests. They
You're
wear.
gonna have to explain it in English.
I don't even know what can't even explain monaguillo. I just know it in Spanish, man. But like monaguillo is pretty much the kids that help the priest holds the Bible so he can read and turn on the candles and turn them off and pass by the aisles and pick up the money. That's pretty much what we do.
So basically it's bitch.
Yeah,
It's bitch like, hey, go pick up the money. Go.
Yeah, there you go.
Like the
Pretty
little kids
much.
running,
You're like the
getting
priest's bitch, man.
Honestly.
Bueno. I would always have questions, man, and a lot of times religion wasn't really like my cup of tea. So I started like wondering, bro, like, and I guess when you're in your head, you come up with some crazy ideas, and I feel like maybe another civilization created us, like, because we're so close to monkeys. Like, we're like one chromosome away from monkeys.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Like chimps.
Like chimpanzees and shit like that. We're from the ape family. So what about is like another civilization came, took off some of their stem cells, put it in a monkey, because they needed some fucking slaves to build them pyramids or something like that, and created us, you know what I mean? But then we got so, like, we started, like, multiplying like rabbits, and then we're like, hey, bro, like, these fucking assholes, these Our creators are pretty much fucking us up. Because you gotta think about the Bible, bro. The Bible says like God created us in His own image.
Mm.
There's no image of God, bro. The only image that I know is an alien that's similar to
What
us.
do you mean by that?
All right, we call them like aliens, right? We call them aliens, but I don't think they're aliens, man. I just think they're just another beings that lived here way before us. They're like way smarter than us, you know, more advanced, if anything.
So why aren't they here then? If you think they lived here before us,
Maybe because for the same reason, man. Maybe because we killed them or something. We did something, man. We could have done something. I mean, like
I
maybe
mean,
they
I
were
know
treating
there's
us pretty bad, and
other races of humans like the Neanderthals and the other ones I forgot they were called. They lived in Russia. There's like 3 or 4 different races of humans, and we're the Homo sapiens. We're like the ones that, like the modern humans.
I don't know. Maybe they were just like the wrong experiment. They got it wrong, and they just left it on to roam the earth, man.
And they died off.
And they died off because they didn't have the creator to be there for them, my nigga. You know what I mean?
What the fuck? Dude?
Maybe they just died off because why are we the only ones that survive? You know, I
And
think
then again, you could start like talking about like the Egyptians and how they built pyramids.
yeah, no one knows how,
Yeah,
and no one knows why. There's no rooms in it. It's not like you can live in a pyramid.
What do you think?
I think there was like a airport for
An airport?
I don't know, fucking UFOs or something. Because if you look at the pyramids in Mexico, so I heard this theory that every pyramid that's made in the world, they're lined up with the Orion's belt.
Yeah, they are.
You know, I mean that's the way, like, bro, like that's what we gotta get to. We're gonna go to Earth, you know. It's just a pyramid. Like, if you look at all the space, like airports and all this stuff, like they have a lot of room, man. Just like the pyramids do. Maybe they were landing on top. I don't know. Like if you see the movie Prometheus.
I've heard of it. I don't think I ever watched it.
So I haven't seen it either, bro.
Yeah, why'd you
I
bring it
haven't
up
seen
then?
it either. But okay, I seen like documentales. I like to watch spoilers alert a lot on YouTube. You know.
Oh, try not to spoil it. But what happened?
Okay, so like it's pretty much what I'm telling you now, and I always had that in mind, man. Like we had creators. When I heard about this movie, I was like, man, I gotta get into it. And I heard about it maybe like 2 weeks ago from my brother. And he's like, bro, like, you know how you always believe that maybe another intelligent being created humans just to use us as slaves, you know? To do the petty job they don't want to do, like the shitty job, you know, clean, stuff like that. Or the heavy work. And when I saw it, yes, pretty much that, man. Like, there's some aliens that came to this earth, and because of their blood, they could create life. They had something that could create life. I think it was their blood. So their blood creates life, and they created us. But then we were fucked up as humans, so they sent Jesus Christ to tell us, like, yeah, man, y'all living the wrong way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, cause like when I hear about the Bible, man, cause my mom would always read the Bible every night before we went to sleep. She would always read the Bible, man, and that shit stuck to me. Like God created us in their own image, man. But then when you hear about God and religion, it's like God is usually energy. It's never like a being. Like you can never see God. You can never feel him. I mean, you can feel him, they say, but you can never see him or nothing or touch him.
Mm.
To me, that was just like a way to control humans. I feel like we were created by somebody, and it was in their own image, but it's just the same way that we're creating clones nowadays, the same way we're creating, like, hybrid humans. They say they did pig and a human once. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if you
I've
heard
read
about that.
something about that, but
Some images linked up, but they were fake.
I can't even believe it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to believe it either. But now you can grow a fucking ear. Like, we're no, okay, like now as humans, man, we're trying to see that, how different animals, they use, like, you know, like a reptile.
Yeah.
You cut their tail, and then another tail grows back. A starfish, you cut one of the arms, and then it'll grow back. So would octopus and stuff like that. Now they're growing human ears, man. Like, you can go and, I guess, do your stimson, and then the ear will start growing in your stomach.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
bro.
some weird
To where, like,
ass-
it's fully grown. They cut it off, and they put it in your ear if you're missing an ear. If you're missing the tip of your nose, or if you're missing a nose. Like, shit like that, bro. They put an ear in a fucking rat. That shit worked. You know? So now they're trying to do that. Like, jellyfishes. I don't know if you know jellyfishes. They're immortal.
Oh yeah,
They
they
can
are.
never die, right?
Yeah, them and lobsters.
Them and lobsters. So now, what about if we get to that point? I mean, we already got the ear. You know, we already doing what reptiles do. But what about if we get like the jellyfish, like shit? You know, where like
That's when it goes back to like the whole chip. Like you have all your information on a chip and you just move it over to another body.
would you do that?
Everything.
If that was
No.
possible, would you
Shit,
do
dude,
it?
that's. I need to think about that.
Nah,
I really don't know if I
I
would do it
would
or
do it,
not.
bro.
Would you really?
I would do it because like that's bro, like why not? You know, well check it out. Like the only reason we feel like dying, everybody like, nah, I think I want to die. It's because we always like everybody since we were born, they've been telling us that. You know, like someday
Then
you're gonna
again, like old people, they just know like, cause we're young, right? How old are you?
26.
Yeah, that's why. Like we're still young. We still have most of our lives ahead of us. But you see, like old people, they're so wise. Like they lived it. They're like, yeah, I'm just waiting for my day.
But because
Like
they're old.
yeah, that's why. Like right now, you're like, hell yeah, I want to do it. Like
No, no,
you're
no,
still
yeah, yeah,
young
yeah.
right now.
But because they're old, what about like you get a new body? They're only like the only reason they want to die is because they can't do shit anymore. They can't. I mean, when I'm old, I want to die too when I'm old.
Uh huh.
Like,
Right now, you don't want to.
I don't want to shit my pants and none of that. But if I can like change my consciousness to another body, or freeze myself, if I had the money, I would, bro. I would. I promise you, I would. And then maybe die at 200 years from now,
Die at 200 years.
or 300. Just live a little longer. Cause like I see, like I talk to a lot of old people, man. Or even when I tattoo old people, man. But when I talk to them, I don't know, like how you said, like old people, they usually have a lot of experience. But when I talk to them, like they always talk about like life is short, and life is short, man. You know, you
Yeah,
can't
it
do everything
is.
in like one life, everything you want to do. So if there was like the technology to like flip us to another body, I mean, they might be able to control you, but I don't know, bro. It's some hard shit, man. But I think we're gonna do fine as a civilization, man. Like, but see, bro, it's like,
In some ways, we are.
and
Not totally.
where you think we're not?
Like we're destroying the earth. Like every day, we're destroying the earth
Yeah.
more and more.
No, pussy. We're making it. But that goes back to the thing. To like, it's not really the scientists. Not really none of them niggas. It's usually the government. You know, they find this new technology that they can make money off of it, like Tesla. Like, you can get free electricity from solar energy and stuff like that.
And they fucked them up.
And they fucked them up, And now they do give it to you. Like, they do sell it, but it's not that powerful, man, like how it is. You see some people having in the houses, maybe it's just to save, like, light bill, save some money in their pocket. But I'm pretty sure, like, it could be strong enough to where, like, it can line up a whole city, without using any electricity. Cars, too, man. Like, I'm pretty sure they can, like, this dude made a go-kart that runs in water.
I've seen something like that.
You know what I mean? Or not electricity, because electricity is pretty bad fucked up, too. But, like, maybe solar energy, a car. That, everybody
solar
parks.
is working out right now.
Yeah.
In a way, I want it to like continue. Like then again, it depends where you live. Here in Texas, you're fine. Arizona, you're fine. If you live in Seattle, you're fucked.
You think so?
Or like in London.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's always like
Yeah,
cloudy.
it always rains. Yeah, it's always
and
cloudy and rainy
yeah.
every day, so it doesn't like here it works. It's sunny every day. It's sunny right now.
I think they can still do it, man. Like,
No, they really can't.
They can't at all?
They don't get. I mean, they
Oh,
could.
no,
They could, but like it's sunny in one day out of like, shit, I don't know, 20 days. They probably get like 3 sunny days in a month, something like that.
oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I
There's
did
a lot
not
of
know
places
that.
like that. You go to Alaska or Russia, they don't get the sun for 6 months during the winter. Or for 3 months, it's dark. Like completely dark for
What
3
the
months in the
fuck?
winter. Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, hell no.
Yeah, 'cause they're so far up north, so whenever it's winter, like the earth is tilted the other way. So they don't get the sun for 3 months. It's completely dark. Like it's three
In
in the
Russia, you said?
afternoon. Like Russia, Alaska, northern Canada, like the northernmost countries. It's completely dark. But then again, during the summer, they have sun for 3 months. Like the sun doesn't set.
The sun doesn't set.
Yeah, in the summer for 3 months, it doesn't set at
I
all.
gotta look into this. Right, and
What
I
you
know that.
you didn't know
No,
that?
hell no, bro. This is some new shit to me.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Now, but like us as humans, I think we are doing good. No, mas it's the fucking government, man. It's the government whenever they find like a new technology. Cause like I feel like that thing with the scientists, they even trying to make a pill or like little robots, like micro robots that can go into your like body and let's say you have cancer, right? It can go and kill the cancer, stuff like that. You know. I think science is good. It's just like the government,
The way you use it.
the way they use it. You know what I mean? Like the atom. Like I
Mm.
don't think Albert Einstein's tried to create the atom, or I mean not
Or
create,
like
but
splitting it.
yeah, split the atom so they create bombs and shit like that.
Then again, it was during World War II, so they were trying to kill the Nazis.
Yeah,
So that's what
they
happened
were
with
trying
an
to
atom.
use. Yeah, but see, I don't think Einstein. That was his intentions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like maybe I'm the government and I tell you, hey man, create
Yeah.
something that can explode.
Yeah.
But you don't know why they're gonna use it.
Oh, yeah, they're not-
I'm your boss.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell
You're
you
just
shit.
gonna like go ahead and do it. So you're gonna go ahead and do it and figure it out, and they're gonna use it for something bad. And then now a lot of people blame the
Mm.
science or the scientists, which is not really the
Yeah.
case, you know. Because at the end of the day, these scientists don't have money. A lot of them they just
Mhm.
like coming up, you know,
Yeah.
coming up. Like there's not a lot of like independent scientists, you know. A lot of them is like endorsed by the government or other rich folks. Like NASA, they stopped like the shooting rockets to
The
the moon.
space shuttle.
Yeah, they stopped that shit already. And they say because it was taking too much money from the income taxpayers. But I don't believe that shit, bro. I think it was because like we can't leave
No, it's just
planet
like,
Earth
no,
through
I
a
mean,
rocket, man.
I mean, they're still shooting stuff out, but just different way. Cause space shuttle was like, it was really ineffective. Cause it wasted so much. Like it really did spend like waste so much. Like
So,
there's better ways to get out. Like SpaceX is launching stuff every day. Like that's Elon Musk's other company. Like he owns Tesla, he owns SpaceX.
pero no more humans. We'll see.
Guess they're still sending up humans to the space station.
Right, like to the satellites and things like
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah, right. But they're not sending nobody out to the moon, right?
Not yet, at least that's what they say.
I think because they can't. I just think they couldn't figure it out. I feel like the moon landing was a hoax. You know?
You really think
I really
that?
strongly believe that. I really do because they don't have the videos no more. Because they say they were stolen.
I mean, you can still look them up. Like they still have them.
Have you seen them? See?
Yeah, I've seen some.
Do they seem real to you?
I mean, shit, dude. Cause
Like-
it's so difficult to fake gravity. You know, like for example, like I get my phone. You know, I can't do this perfectly. It's not gonna be perfect every single time, right?
See.
Like it's gonna look like that or whatever it
Mhm.
is. Like it's difficult to fake gravity in physics. So I don't know. It's interesting. Like it's I don't know. I really couldn't tell you if it is or
Pero
not.
si miras es como si, yeah, like, I mean, como tú dices, like fake gravity. You know how we were talking about that the government might have or may had internet 20 years before us, 30 years before us.
Yeah.
They were using it. We just didn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Like television is like no different, right? Like, like in 1969, everybody was tuning in television, man.
Mm.
Everybody. So like, it was just a way to manipulate people, you know. And we always know that, like propaganda and all
Yeah.
that stuff, you know. If I was in 1969, you know, and I saw a man landing on the moon on the TV, I'm gonna believe it.
Oh yeah. No.
You know, but now it's like, why y'all niggas stop? You know, right now the rockets should have been landing Jupiter. I don't know, way more
I mean, we
further
have
than the
sent
mall. You know,
satellites. We just haven't sent humans. Like we're still sending satellites. There was one that in 2015, I think, went to Pluto.
Pluto. también mandaron una a la Luna,
There's
another
so
one in
much.
Mars,
Yeah.
right? And then there's even videos of it traveling.
Mm.
In the Have you seen them on YouTube?
You seen the little car
Yeah,
Elon Musk sent?
yeah.
Like the little roadster. That's so funny.
No, but have you seen the little like videos they do of the moon?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah. It's hard for me to believe it's real. It's just really hard for me to believe it's real because like it looks so like something you see in the movies. Like
Then again, you've never been outside of Earth, so you wouldn't
no,
know.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
know.
But a lot of people would think there were some more stars. I mean, you see stars here from from
Mm.
Earth, you know, and then when they're over there, like you don't see no stars, man.
It's just different. It's a different lighting, cause like the sun's still there. Like the sun takes up all the light.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, well,
Like during the day, you don't see the stars.
quién sabe, man. Like to me, it's just creepy that they just stop shooting rockets to the moon. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, porque I know you say that they're still sending like
Satellites.
like robots and things like that, right? But why they stop humans, man? Cause like I don't know if you remember whenever you learned about the moon. You know,
Yeah.
I was born in 1993, so like 1969 is way beyond. But whenever you learn about the moon, like to me, I think they faked like they went to the moon what 6 times,
Something like that.
something like that, right? And every time like I saw this documentary about speaking about the moon and how it was a hoax and stuff like that. Um, before they send anybody to the moon, like the first time, oh man, I gotta remember the number, but like at least 40 astronauts died before
fuck?
they sent anybody to the moon, and they all died with weird shit like car crashes, heart attacks, and all this other stuff. My theory is maybe they were telling these niggas, look, bro, we're gonna fake it. We cannot leave the planet. I'm like, what?
Really?
Like, yeah, we can't leave the planet, bro. Like, too much radiation before we leave, you know? It's just about to burn us. It's about to fuck us up or something like that. Like, we can't leave on a aluminum rocket, you know?
Then again, there's been explosions with like humans in them. Like the Challenger one. There's one in the 86, and there was another one in like 2003 or something like that. Like there was humans in that, and they were actually going to outer space,
then
and they blew up. Yeah, and they
it,
caught
it
them
went
TV
on camera.
blowing
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Hell, I
It was
saw
on
that
camera.
shit too. I saw that. Too.
But there's also been some like most of them have been successful. Like they went out, and they were successful, and they had people in them.
People,
like,
yeah. They
the
even came back,
astronauts.
and then they
Yeah.
come in a wheelchair because they were like gravities over there.
Yeah, like
so,
they.
Yeah,
So-
I saw that. I saw all that, but there's a lot of things that like before it just doesn't add up. Like what happened to all these like 40 something astronauts before they sent? Why they all died like you know mysteriously from a car accident or a heart attack? Man, but cause they asked these dudes before the dude from Texas, you know, they asked these dude like, hey man, like you want to go to the moon? And the niggas like, to my theory is they asked them dudes, they were gonna fake it, they were gonna do a Hollywood shit, you know, Hollywood movie, and they were gonna be in Las Vegas in Area 51, and someone was gonna have some wires, and then you know pretending the gravity is there, no gravity is there, but like
Yeah.
maybe them niggas said
Like
no,
less
you know,
gravity.
like yeah, them niggas said no, like nah, I ain't gonna try to do that shit, bro. That's just stupid, you know, cause I'm over here like training for real, and then they killed him.
I remember there was this one theory about it was like some Illuminati guy apparently. He was saying that the Russians actually went to the moon first, but they were checking it to make sure that it was okay for the Americans because they wanted the Americans to win the space race. So the Russians went up first actually to make sure it was safe, and then the Americans went, but it was like under the table.
Okay, back to that too, man. Cause like I heard about the Russians going before. I think it was like 6 years before United States or
They
something
went-
like that.
Officially, or like the way it's said, it's that the Russians beat us to space. Like they put the first man on the moon, or they put the first dog, I think. Oh no, we put the first dog, but they put the first man. But they were saying that the Russians actually got there first,
Yeah,
but they didn't tell anyone because they wanted them. Like it was
they
all
wanted
set
United
up.
States to
It
win.
was all set up for the Americans to win it. So the Russians went first to make sure it was all right, and the Americans went.
But what was the plan of the United States winning?
Like the point of it,
Yeah.
not sure. Just fuck, I don't know.
Maybe so we can like feel good, like our ego.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know when you have a hating ass nigga in the room, and you know you might be the shit. You know you that
You
nigga,
just let him like, yeah.
and you're
you
like,
can-
yeah, you good, you the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, but in reality they're not. Maybe it could be that too, man. Cause I heard Russia went before us, and then we went. But I heard that Russia was only orbiting around
Orbiting. Yeah.
orbiting around the fucking moon, so we couldn't they couldn't land, and then magically United States. But I heard all them like there was like pretty much they were like, what's it called? It's like private shit, man. I guess they weren't letting the world know that they were going to the moon. I guess it was just like a secret for Russians. But then when United States find out that Russians are trying to go in the moon, they make it in their first year, bro. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like if anything, I'm not saying we cannot leave this planet, you know, but it's not gonna be through a rocket. Otherwise, they wouldn't stop sending people. I think through the ocean, maybe.
I mean, like I said, we are sending people. Like we're getting up in orbit. There's
Well,
people
we're
on the-
orbiting around.
orbiting the Earth.
Yeah,
Like they
okay,
get
okay,
into the
okay.
satellite. Like they leave the Earth.
I can get that, but I don't think we can get to like space.
Hmm.
You know, like Mars.
Oh, so you don't think we can go that
No,
far?
I don't even. My belief, right?
Yeah.
I know cause I seen like people like they sending like robots, and I seen those videos too. I just don't believe they have sent anything like that, man.
Mm.
I feel like if we could leave, it have to be underwater. I don't know, man, but something else. Cause like for a long time, they even had this program where they were trying to find out how to speak to dolphins or how to communicate to dolphins.
Mm.
Until this day, you cannot be alone with the dolphin. You have to be like supervised by somebody. You know, it's some crazy shit with dolphins, man.
Dude, dolphins are smart as fuck.
No,
Dolphins.
they used to what, like 20%
octopus,
of their brain or some shit like that.
something like that.
No,
Like them, octopus. Do you know an octopus can lift up, like, if you get like a 10-pound octopus, something like that, it can lift up a 50-pound case, and like get out of the tank.
yeah, you can even put them in the bottle.
You
Like
put
the
a
bottle,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
that nigga
there's
was like, "Well, I'll
fins.
screw it for you to get out."
Yeah,
That's just some crazy
can do
shit.
that.
Yeah, I seen one getting in the clam where you find the pearls.
yeah,
Bro, man, those motherfuckers are smart in the motherfucker, man.
they are there.
No, hell yeah. The-
Whales.
Whales too. Like evolution, también, when you think about evolution, and I don't know if you believe in evolution.
Yeah,
Yeah? Okay.
I
if
mean
you-
it's around us.
it's around, yeah, a huevo. Okay. So if you think about evolution, you think that, or you know that we came from the water. Let's say like what, protein chromosome or
Yeah,
something
some-
weird like that, you know, and then we evolved to this, we evolved to like a rodent, and then so on, so on. What if like maybe dolphins are us, man? Like they just decided like to stay in water. Like wherever we came from, whatever chemical we came from, we went out to Earth because like pretty much we
Oh,
we
so
look
you're
for
going
food,
like
you know?
all the way back to like the
Yeah,
beginning of
all the
Earth,
way back,
like
all
4
the
billion
way.
years.
Yes. Okay. I feel like whatever it was, what little protein particle we were, and we evolved into whatever we are now. I feel like in the midpoint of it, we were still using water and land. We were still water and land creatures, and eventually, like, just some of us decide to stay in the land. We're like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay here, you know. And those of us became the dolphins, and those of us became the humans, you know. Because you see, if you think about the dolphin, man, like we're always like not communicating with them, but like
Like we had a
we're
connection
always
with them.
connect. Yeah, there you go. We always have a connection with them. Like if you look at, I think it's in Peru or in this island where like these fucking dolphins help the fishermen's fish. They pretty much bring all the fish into shore, so they can go ahead and help them out. Todo eso, bro, me hace pensar like, you know, como once upon a time they like or not once upon a time. Like a lot of people believe like in mermaids. Not a lot of people,
Yeah.
Pero Vikings y todo eso. If you look at history, them motherfuckers they say saw something shape into a human and a fish.
Like shapeshifters.
No, not shapeshifters. They just thought it was mermaids, man. But like a lot of people say it's seals. That they confuse seals with half man, half woman. I don't buy that at all. Maybe they weren't half man, half woman, and maybe dolphins looked different back then. Maybe dolphins are us. I don't know, bro. Maybe. Yeah, I do believe though that que dolphins vienen siendo como the humans of the ocean, if anything.
Yeah.
And maybe they know the way of getting out of this what we call Earth.
I'd say it'd be octopus.
You'll say he'll be the octopus?
It'd be the octopus.
Ah, cabrón, ¿y por qué? Well, I feel like the dolphins, because they have a language.
Yeah, you don't think the octopus don't have they have to communicate somehow.
No, they communicate, but they don't have a language.
I mean,
These
that is the
motherfuckers are
language.
like, como los animales, como mis perros se comunican
Like your
in
dogs
body
communicate,
language.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a language.
Yeah, it is a language.
Yeah.
So everything really has a language.
Pero los delfines, they even have accents, acentos. You know? That's a whole, like, I'm talking about verbal language, bro. Like, these motherfuckers, like to speak to each other, not communicating in some kind of body language way.
Like they speak, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, not words, maybe we don't understand what the fuck they're saying. También por eso, maybe.
They're probably saying, like, man, this asshole human over here.
Yeah, bro. Because, like, these motherfuckers can speak to each other. Like, they have a whole other language, and we can't be with them without supervision. To me, that's fucking crazy, man. Like, when I stop and think about it, I'm like, why can't we be alone with these niggas?
Yeah.
Like, you can own a fucking tiger. You can even own an octopus, I think. If you have it.
Yeah,
you have the money.
as long as you, like, close it in or else it's going to get
Sí, a
out.
huevo. Yeah.
Like, go to the ocean. Like, it'll figure out its way into the ocean.
But what about a dolphin? I don't think you can own a dolphin. I think that's illegal. Why can't you?
Then again, it's more difficult because dolphins are like a big ass.
It's a big fish.
Yeah, or it's
Mammal.
technically it's a mammal.
It's a mammal, yeah.
So are whales.
But like, you can own a shark. I had a homie had a shark, man.
Then again, so many different types of sharks.
Yeah, the smaller ones, and then they actually grow the size depending on their.
They grow. Yeah, they grow depending on the thing. That's really most like also reptiles are the same way.
Reptiles are the same way, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, porque then them bearded dragon that had a ball python, and man, that hole was so short, bro. And it was already like 3 or 4 years.
How big's the tank?
Well, I gave it away, and it was because of that. It was because of the tank.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my friend told me. When I gave it to him, he's big now. He's pretty big, like how a ball python's supposed to be. But man, mine was short, and I would always feed him rat, and he was always get thicker, but he wasn't that long though. No, pero sí, cabrón. Yeah, I do think, like, if anything, bro, like, them niggas know like, the way to get out of here, my nigga.
So you think if dolphins lived on land, they could get out of the earth and, like, go to outer space?
No, I don't think so either.
Or what are you trying to say by that? By, like, getting out?
I'm not saying they know how to get out, but maybe they seen.
No, but, like, get out of what?
Earth.
Get out of the earth?
See? Like, it's getting, bro, I just can't believe that we can't leave from a rocket, bro.
You really can't believe that.
I cannot believe that, man. Like, for some reason, I just cannot believe that.
Are you a flat earther?
Hell no.
All right. I was
Hell no. And I don't think Earth is like a sphere. I don't believe
I
in
mean,
that.
it's not a perfect sphere.
Yeah, no.
They've
It's like
confirmed
more
that
like
it's not.
potato.
Yeah,
type of
they've
shit,
confirmed it's not a perfect thing.
But NASA también has pictures. No, well, not NASA. NASA has never had a picture of Earth. It's the Japan, like the Japan NASA. I don't know what they're called. They actually took a picture of Earth like 22 million miles or something like that.
Then again, it's so difficult because people don't realize how big the Earth is. So, like, yeah, I don't see
huge,
a curvature. Yeah. Like, why can I see a curvature of a ball, but I can't see a curvature of Earth? Like, because look how small the ball is and look how big the Earth is.
No, yeah, we're
You
tiny,
can't-
man. A lot of people is looking for the
Yeah,
curve.
they want to look outside of their neighborhood.
Yeah.
You're not gonna
Nah, you're not
fucking
gonna
see it.
fucking find it.
And they
man.
ask, like, why do we have to real pictures of the full Earth. It's fucking huge. Like you can't get that far. Like it takes so much to get that far and get a full picture of Earth and come back.
Because all the pictures that they have, or every person have seen, is Photoshop. It's just pretty much pictures put together and then they made into a big.
Yeah, because you
big
can't.
circle,
Because it's really
you know?
difficult. It's only like 2 pictures that are real. There's one taken 1984, I think, something like that. And it's like the full Earth. It's like everyone's seen it. It's like the famous one of Africa.
I haven't seen it. Let me
Here,
see.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Let me see.
It's like the one. It's like the one you see in like the textbooks and like everything.
Man.
You've seen it before. Here, I'm looking it up right now.
No te vayas a enojar if I tell you it's fake, eh?
Oh.
Nah.
It's that one. That's the one like all the textbooks and stuff. Like that's the full photo. Like they got a satellite and got it like far enough
And what year was
to
this?
get the picture. It was like 1987. Let me see it.
Huh.
Yeah, they call it the blue marble
The
because of
blue
that.
marble.
It's one of the few pictures. Let's see. I'm looking up the year. It says 1972
1972.
from 18,000 miles away.
18,000
18,000 miles away.
22,000. Damn, man. Check how much the China thing was. Because they sent a satellite. Japan. They sent a satellite out. I think it was 22,000 miles away.
No, the U.S. has sent Voyager 1. It's like the furthest known satellite. Like it's past
Like
Pluto.
NASA, right?
Yeah.
So that's... Man, so I heard that NASA didn't have a picture of Earth, man.
Yeah, they did.
Huh.
It was that one.
Gotta
They
look into
sent
it.
they sent a satellite in when was it? Shit, I'm like trying to record a podcast and all they're saying is like me looking at my phone.
I don't think they'll mind.
1977. That's when they launched it.
1977.
Yeah. And they said it will only go for 30 years, something like that. Still going today. It's saying that it's 13.6 billion miles.
They also sent a golden disc, right? A golden CD, in case another civilization
something
finds
like that.
it.
Yeah, I've seen something like
with
that.
all information of
Like a box,
humans
yeah.
and things like
Like
that.
our location.
Yeah. You think that shit would like be found one day?
Shit.
If it be found, man, they're gonna come and kill us, all, bro.
Nah.
Yes,
Then
'cause-
again, you don't know.
Bro, if those motherfuckers have the technology to travel light years away,
Then again, if you would have that technology, what are we to them?
a bug.
It's
nothing.
like if you were to kill it in that hill, it's because you just want to get rid of it, or like you're gonna put something on it. You know what I mean? Maybe you want to put like a trampoline there for like the kids or whatever it is, and you just like move it, right? You just kill it. You don't even think about it.
Right.
That's like the one scary thing I would say. Like if they ever find us because they're building something bigger, they're just getting us out of the way. Like if they have that technology, like we would be closer to the ants than we are to the aliens. Because of like the technology. Have you heard of the Kardashev scale?
No.
It's like this thing. It's in a book by Mikitu Kashu. Something like it's some Japanese physicist. And he was talking about it's a scale. It's by I forgot his first name was last name is Kardashev. It's a Russian physicist, and he came up with something called the Kardashev scale, and what that is that he ranks civilizations based off of their energy use. So the type 1 would be that civilization that could harness the energy of a whole planet. That's type 1. Type 2 would be the civilization that can harness the energy of the star. So it's like if we could use all the energy from the sun, like 100%, and not just the sun that hits the earth, like the sun, and bring it back to earth. That would be civilization 2. And Civilization 3 is the one that could harness the energy of the whole galaxy. So it'd be like galactic civilization. Just like the type of shit you see on Star Wars, so like the whole like like starships,
They travel fast and
interstellar,
shit
yeah,
like that.
like
Yeah.
interstellar. That's the type 3 civilizations. And guess where we are?
Well, we're not even on the 3 or what?
Yeah, we're at 0. We're at
What
type
the
0.
fuck?
Humans are at type 0. Then
So-
again, like, we see it as a bad thing, but we've only been here for 100,000 years. Like, that's nothing. The Earth
To Earth, yeah.
has been around for 5 billion years. 4.5, 5 billion years.
So we've only been 100,000.
We've only been here 100,000.
There's trees older than that, no?
Do what?
There's trees older than that.
Oh yeah. They're like, people don't realize that the dinosaurs lived for over 100,000 years. Like the T-Rex is closer to us than the first dinosaurs.
The T-Rex is closer.
The T-Rex is closer to us than the first dinosaurs.
What the fuck?
Because the dinosaurs were on Earth for over 100 million years. People don't think about that. We've only been here for 100,000. They were around for over 100 million.
Yeah, they were around for a long time. They say they're trying to bring mammoth, or what is that big
The
ass
mammoth? Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to bring that back, man, because they say that's good for the ecosystem up in.
I've heard of that, but shit, I don't even know.
You don't think it can happen?
It could.
Maybe
Like-
breeding it with another,
Like
I
an
mean, elephant,
elephant,
because
yeah.
we have an elephant, you know. It's
But
almost
that
the
would
same
just be
thing.
like
A hairy elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't really be a mammoth. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's hard to clone somebody, man.
Yeah,
or
but then
clone
again,
something.
going back to like the whole human thing,
Mhm.
like we've only been here for 100,000 years, compared to the 4.5 billion years that the Earth has been here, and really, according to that scale, like the book I was reading, you need to read it. It's called Physics of the Impossible. It was
Who's is
written-
it from?
It's from Michio Kaku. I actually have. It's somewhere over there. He wrote another book.
Yeah, you can just show it to me in a minute.
Yeah, and he talks about the scale and how, like, based off of energy, what civilizations are. So if there were to be a civilization to visit us, it'd be like a type 2, type 3, something that's been around for millions of years. Like,
'cause they
compared to
have-
us only being here for 100,000.
Yeah, because they're gonna have to have that advanced technology, man.
Michio Kaku, that's his name. He's a Japanese. Yeah, you need to read some of his books.
I'll check them out.
Do you read?
I read a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you need to check out his books. It
No,
talks about.
I YouTube more, but I read too.
You can download a book and listen to
Audio
it. while you're driving.
reading.
Audiobook?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
No, I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show it to you after we're done here. But yeah, he talks about that, and he was saying, I think I told you this already. I forgot. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. That, like, based off of the, like, at the pace we're going, it would only take us 200 years to reach type 1.
It would only take us 200. Oh, dang, that's around the
200 years.
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not far.
Like, astronomically speaking, that's, like, super close. That is if we don't kill ourselves.
Right, yeah.
That's also another thing he talked about. It's called the Great Filter. And he was saying how most civilizations don't make it out to, like, the next level. And they die off. It's like a filter
Mm-hmm.
that the universe sets off.
You say a
And-
lot of them die off?
That's what he said. Like, there's two possibilities. If the first one is if we don't find them at all, that means that humans already passed that filter. And the second one is that if we ever find ruins or we find, like, traces of an ancient civilization, that means that the filter's ahead of us. And we haven't reached that point as humanity.
Damn,
And then
bro.
it goes on. Yeah, it goes on like the whole war is going on, stuff like that. And they say, like, the theory goes that they never make it to type 1 because they ended up killing themselves before they made it.
War,
like
shit like that.
war.
Pollution.
Yeah, like there's even theories about Mars, how Martians escaped and came to Earth cause like they destroyed themselves on Mars.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And
That
like
they're
it's weird because there's traces of water. Cause you know like sedimentary rocks are like shit you learn in elementary school. Or it's like the little pebbles, like the sand like
yeah.
rocks. You know what I'm talking about? Like those are only found in like near the ocean or like here you can't find them. You go out to like a lake or like a river. That's all you're gonna see like the little rocks, right? Because they were made by erosion by water,
Mhm.
and that's what's in Mars.
They
Like
s- they say they found some no, but it was like
there's an ice cap.
boiling or it was some shit like that, right?
There's an ice cap.
Uh-huh.
It's the North Pole of Mars that's frozen.
Oh, okay.
And there's even like valleys that look like rivers. Like if you go to like the Grand Canyon, it would look just like it. It looks like that's like the curves and stuff like that. It looks just like a river.
Mm.
Just like they think that it was an. That's one of the theories that it was an ancient river.
Shit, I don't no sabía
So
eso,
like
cabrón.
billions of years ago on Mars, there was
There was life.
water. There was water on
huh?
there.
Yeah, if there was water, there gotta be bacteria,
Yeah.
all that other stuff.
Like
man.
even bacteria is considered life.
Life,
That's how
yeah.
we started.
Have you seen the Cosmos from Neil
Yeah,
deGrasse Tyson?
I've never seen it, but I want to.
Yeah, man, bro. And then they explain like, so they pretty much he says that there's life in these other planets,
Mhm.
bacteria, stuff like that they found, but like they're the only ones that can pretty much breathe that atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, we go over there, we'll probably die because we're not from there. I don't want to see maybe there is life, man, somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like maybe one day, how you say, the other civilization might find us and just move us like the ant hill.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey man, you guys gotta get out of here, bro. We got to create something, man. And how you said, maybe it's not even that far, man. Like it might be soon now that you've seen like almost, or if you look at movies and stuff like that. You know, I feel like the universe is telling you something, man. Like I would believe in the mind outcome. If you think you deserve it, the universe will serve it. And now you see a lot of movies of like alien invasion, the apocalypse. I think it's near. You know,
Yeah.
it might be that, like how you say, maybe somebody's gonna come remove us off this planet because they gotta, you know, occupied it with something else, man. A lo mejor no sé, man. Yo no soy tampoco a scientist either, you know. I'm just like saying shit off my head. I mean, probably, bro. Because they found this Planet X. Have you heard about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just like Earth or something like that. Like there could probably be life in that planet.
Yeah, dude. There's some crazy ass theories about like life stuff like that.
Pero you have heard of Planet X también?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, that is just like Earth, they say.
Something like that, but
Something.
I don't think it can be that close to us.
Like
Like
you
it could
saying
be
we
it
can't
can
live
be
there?
like another solar system. Like it's another solar system. I definitely believe. Like even I remember there was an asteroid. You remember that asteroid a few years ago that went like right over Russia, and like no one saw it until it was super close. Like it didn't hit Earth. It
You
just
said like
passed
2 weeks
by.
later, right?
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
passed
yeah,
by,
yeah,
and it
yeah.
looked scary as fuck. It looked like fuck, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they were saying that they didn't detect it until it's like way closer because they moved the satellite slightly, and like there it was, and it was super close to us.
It could have killed us all, right?
I mean, it was close. It
Wasn't
wasn't
there's one
close.
recently that passed though, right?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, that one would have killed us all. And
I
they
mean,
didn't even saw it coming either.
No, they saw it coming. It was just like not close enough.
Mm.
There's so much that goes like as should be a perfect setting for us to kill us.
But don't we have like weapons for that, right?
We don't.
We don't have
That's the
weapons
scary
for
part.
that.
We don't.
What the
We don't
fuck?
have protection against asteroids.
Damn. Now that's the scary part. Black holes is scary too, man.
I mean, they're not close to us.
No.
You know what's scary though? Gamma rays.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Gamma rays it's the exact opposite of a black hole. Because black holes,
They
like
suck all the
they
light.
have so much mass that not even light can get out of it. A gamma ray is the exact opposite. It's whenever. So it's like microwaves. So it's like the tiny little waves. So it's what eats up your food. You have like X-rays. You have visible light. So like any light that we see that's visible light is right in the middle of the spectrum. Then we have X-rays, which is the light that can see through, and there's gamma rays. So what these gamma rays do, I believe it was after the stars dies, something like that. They can either turn into a black hole or a gamma ray. And what that gamma ray is, it releases so much energy that it'll rip apart planets and like
Explode.
stars. Yeah, like just like a black hole will suck you in, it will spit you out. And the scary part about that is that they're in space, and you
They can be
really
anywhere.
you really don't know when it will kill you. Like you can't detect them because they're so fast. Like you can't detect a gamma ray.
Space is scary, bro.
Like we can literally die right now because of gamma ray, and we wouldn't know.
What
Like
the
right now,
fuck?
as we're speaking, it can just
Yeah.
like shoot the Earth, or like shoot the sun, and 8 minutes later, it'll destroy us all.
So those you said those can be close to Earth.
We don't know where they are.
They just come out anywhere.
It's as soon as a star dies. That's the thing, cause it takes time to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
Cause the closest star is 5 light years away, so it takes light 5 years to get to us.
Isn't
So
that
like
how
any star that you see, it's like the past theoretically, cause light takes time to get here. Like even the sun, it takes light 8 minutes to get here from the sun. So if the sun were to turn off right now, we wouldn't know until 8 minutes later.
Holy shit, bro. No sabía eso.
Yeah, it takes time to get here.
God damn. 8 minutes, you say.
It takes
They
8 minutes for light to get here. So if the sun were to turn off, we wouldn't know for 8 minutes. And the same thing with the gamma ray, we wouldn't know, because it takes time for light to get here.
How often do stars explode? They do though, right?
Stars
They have
can
like
explode every day.
every day, right?
That's just how many they're out there. Like for the sun is a super average star. There's nothing special about the sun, except that it's warming up the Earth, and that's everything. Like every aspect of life is based off of the sun. But if you go out to an astronomical level, it's an average star. Like it's a medium-sized star. It's middle-aged. Like it's halfway in its life because it's 5 billion years old, but it won't die until another 5 billion years. It's like right in the middle. There's nothing special about it.
Because there's bigger stars than ours.
Oh yeah, the sun is tiny compared to like other bigger stars.
So pretty much every star that we see on the sky is another sun with planets around
It's another sun with other planets in it.
it.
Here's the crazy part. The stars that we see at night, because we live in the city, so we can't see shit. But if you
Yeah.
go out, a good 90% of the stars you see are from the Milky Way. Like, if you just look up with, like, a naked eye, or, like, without a telescope, whatever, they're all from the Milky Way.
There's
From,
more
like, from
galaxies.
our little piece of a galaxy. It's not even the whole Milky Way. It's just, like, what's around us. And you'll see, like, hundreds, thousands of stars. But they're all, like, in our little section of the galaxy.
Milky Way, yeah.
Yeah, like, just this little section.
Oh, just that little portion, right? Because
Yeah.
there's still, yeah, what? And there's more
It
galaxies still.
takes... The Milky Way is 110,000 light years across. So it takes light 110,000 years to get to us from the other side of the galaxy. So if a star in the opposite side were to blow up today, like right now, we wouldn't know for 100,000 years. That's the scale of it. That's just the galaxy. Like the closest star is 5 light years away.
The closest star.
After the sun, it's 5 light years away.
Huh.
That's the second closest star. So if it were to blow up today, we wouldn't know till 2024.
The Big Bang came from some stars, right? Or no?
No one knows about it.
No.
Like there's just so many theories about how the universe started. Like I really don't know how it started.
Because they also say, like, the moon. We didn't have a moon.
Oh yeah, that
Until,
was a
like,
rock.
It was a rock, right?
That was the rock that hit the Earth,
It just went
and
up.
it just started orbiting, gathering. They also say that the asteroids were another planet that never came to be. because of Jupiter.
So asteroids are just pieces of other planets, pretty much.
It was a planet that never came to be because Jupiter kept ripping it apart. And that's really the reason why we're here, because Jupiter controls them. It wasn't for that, like, we'd be getting hit every day by asteroids if it wasn't for
So
Jupiter.
thanks to Jupiter, we're
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And then whenever it goes to like the whole finding another planet like that, that's another thing that goes into it. Like not even just actually be in the right spot, have the right temperature. It needs its own Jupiter.
You know we're gonna get fucked by asteroids.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Jupiter, we'd be getting hit in it like every day. We wouldn't be here.
Jupiter's pretty big, right?
Jupiter's huge.
Huge. Yeah, I not know that, bro. So thanks to Jupiter, we're fucking alive,
Yeah.
my nigga. Damn.
Thanks to Jupiter.
I always thought we had like at least some lasers or like some rock. I mean, like
We don't have shit.
something, bro.
We don't
to
have
protect
anything.
us from that shit, man.
We
You know, you can, if you look at like they say you're trying to get a ticket to go from here to California. They sell tickets to the moon, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like if you try to go buy a ticket, I don't know if it takes you to the moon or you just orbit around Earth and you see the space.
Oh, that should be like millions of dollars. Yeah, I've heard of something like that.
Yeah, bro. But it's like right there on your phone. I'm like, what the fuck? That's some crazy shit. If that's real, I would like to do that shit. It's not even that expensive. Not even millions of dollars.
No, it's a few $1 million.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit, man. To go to the moon or to orbit around the Earth.
I'm not sure, but it's something like that.
Because they
That's
have a
what-
spaceship, no? Don't
That's
they have
what Elon
something?
Musk wants to do, space tourism.
Space tourism, yeah.
That's why he's working with SpaceX.
See, I'll do that, man.
You
Maybe
would, yeah, I would
like
do
Star
that.
Trek or some shit like that, you know?
No, Star Trek's like Type 3 civilization. They're the ones that control the galaxy.
Oh, sí. So, ¿qué sería less than Star Trek? Star Wars or what?
They're both.
They're both.
Star Wars Type 3. I mean, it's literally called Star Wars. Like, star. They're in different stars, different planets.
Yo
So
nunca miré eso, bro, man.
that's the whole galaxy. I never saw it either.
No,
But
Star Trek, sí, I fuck with Star Trek, but
you fuck
Star
Star
Wars
Trek?
casi no.
But
yeah.
it's more or less the same thing. It's the same
Same.
concept. They were
Mm.
both made in the 60s, 70s. It's the same concept, more or less.
What's that dude's name again?
Which one?
The Asian guy?
Oh, Michio Kaku.
Michoka. Yeah, what is he? A writer, astronomer? or
physicist,
Okay,
but
okay.
he also writes books. And
Oh,
most
I
of
don't
them do, anyways.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, man, like, I was just in the tattoo shop, man, most of the times we talk all about this, man. Like, pretty much about, yeah, like, let's say if something comes, hey, things like that, you know, like how long the Earth's been here and stuff like that. I have a boss, man, he doesn't believe, like, the fossils that we have found, the
Oh, yeah?
dinosaurs and stuff like that they're real because they say that it's just calcium they found.
Oh.
It's pretty much a stone, right? So, like, I guess
Uh-huh.
the people that find
Oh
it.
no, they're real, dude. I don't know what he's on, like what type of medication he's taking, but they're real.
No, yeah. But, like, his thing is
Birds come from dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. Yeah, birds are the oldest dinosaurs. Yeah. But he's saying, like, when you go to the museum, none of those pretty much bones are real.
Oh no, they're not. They just want to like put it so we can see.
The replica
Yeah.
of how
Yeah,
it
they're
would
not gonna
look.
put the real ones out there.
Because they'll break, right? Fucking old and like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's 64 million years old at least.
So cuando llegaron pretty much like los dinosaurs, stuff like that, right? But you're not a religious person, right?
Not
Are
real.
you?
I mean, I respect other people, but
Yeah.
there's just so much into it. I don't really have some. You know, I know there's a higher power. That's what I believe in.
Yeah.
There's something higher than us.
Porque tengo primos, primas. They're all into all that.
Cousins.
Yeah, cousins and all that stuff. They believe that the Earth is like at least like 5,000
5,000
years
the
old,
fuck?
some shit like that. Yeah, simply because the Bible says it, you know.
Yeah.
And then they're also the ones telling us, or telling me, man, because sometimes we sit down and talk, living room talk, just how we doing
Yeah.
it now. That it can be true, man. That dinosaurs aren't real. That it's pretty much just put there to test our faith into what God wants us to believe. You know, the scientists were put here to pretty much Yeah, man, to like make us think, I guess,
Yeah.
and make us doubt what pretty much we all believe.
That's like the one thing I don't agree with religion. Obviously, you have. It's just because like most people are into it because they believe in it because they had an experience with it, like a good experience. It helped more like people. You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But the reason I don't believe in it is because it's really obedience. Like they're not even teaching you. They're just enforcing
Like a set of rules that you have to
obedience.
follow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they start telling you if you don't do this, if you fuck your girlfriend before you marry her, you're gonna go to hell. And then they
Yeah.
picture hell as like a whole, like fire and stuff like that, somewhere you don't want to go. So it's like, no, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like they scare you with this thing called hell.
You think there's an afterlife?
Shit, dude, I don't know what to tell you.
Nah.
If there is, then fuck. Whatever I did here, I just try to live my life. Whatever happens after, that's beyond me.
Sí,
You
yeah,
know?
huevo, yeah. I say like it's a Spanish thing. Uno hace su propio mundo.
Yeah, like one creates their own world.
Yeah, yeah. So if you mean, yeah, man, like you can create
Really,
hell right now.
that's what it is. Cause like with mindset, like we are talking about at the beginning of this episode, if you have a good mindset, like you're gonna live a good life. Like really, you create your reality.
Yeah, man.
Think about it. Like there isn't, like reality doesn't exist. There isn't a right thing.
Yeah, like a
If you
yeah.
think about it, there is no universal truth. Think about like anything, like any topic or whatever. Like say you kill a lion, right? You just shoot it there in
Some people think
the
it's
African
wrong.
Sahara. Like most people are gonna think it's wrong, but yes, the hyenas, the dogs there, like the wild dogs, shit, they're gonna say, "Fuck, it's free food. I'm gonna go eat it." They're gonna think it's a great thing. They're like, "Yeah, thank you. I mean, you just killed my food. Now I have food. Now I can go feed my family."
Yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It is what you make it, man.
yeah, it really is what
Hell
you make
yeah,
it.
man.
Like,
Because if you're
say,
happy all the time, you bring like
yeah,
happy
dude,
people around you. You know what I mean? But if you like mugging and you're mad all the motherfucking time, like
you're gonna attract that.
you're gonna
That's
attract
just
that,
like
bro.
with karma, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Karma's what I believe in.
Karma, yeah.
If you're a good person,
Yeah, if you
you're
think
gonna
you
get shit
deserve it,
back.
it's gonna happen to you,
It's
bro.
gonna happen
Yeah.
either tomorrow or in 20 years.
No,
It's gonna
hell yeah.
happen. Or like shit, if there's an afterlife, you're gonna get in the afterlife, whatever it is. But if you're a shitty person, then karma's gonna get you eventually.
Sí, a huevo.
Like even I was talking about this before, how the Nazis almost took over the world, but because of one thing that Hitler messed up, which was deciding to attack Russia in the winter, that's fucked them up.
Yeah.
And like the Nazis, they're an evil empire, and they couldn't do it. That was karma.
The winter.
Yeah, that was karma. It was like they decided to attack the winter, and then the Russians like, no, fuck you, you're not gonna attack us in the winter. Like Russians are built for the winter.
You know how you said about right now about good and wrong?
Yeah,
Nah, damn, this is fucked up, man. But
go for it. I mean, we know we don't mean we
Right.
don't mean run. Just say it.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but, like,
controversial.
you said Russians were bad people, right?
No,
But-
I'm saying the Nazis.
Not Nazis. Sorry, the Nazis were bad people. They were German, right?
Yeah,
That's what Hitler. Okay. They were trying to kill most of the Jews. Everything what he was saying about the Jews, that
Yeah.
they're gonna control the world and stuff like that. And now it's kind of happening.
Oh, you're gonna do into that. I mean, shit. I know what you mean. Like, Hitler's idea was that. I mean, he had a good reason. Okay, he didn't have a good, or we say we didn't have a good reason that he killed the Jews. I'm gonna put it that way. But his reason, if we look at it, his point of view, is that he said that they let Germany lose, and if you look into it, like Germany was really really fucked up after the first war. Like they didn't stop paying money till like 2010. That's how fucked up they were. They had to pay so much money to like other countries, start stuff like that, reparations. Like that's how fucked up they were. And then
Yeah.
at that point, like being like living in Germany, you're like, shit, I'm not gonna take this, right? And then that's when Hitler's like, yeah, fuck, I'm not gonna let them fuck with me like that, fuck with my country like that. So I'm gonna get into power and not let that happen. Like, we need some respect as a country. So if you look at it from his point of view, he was doing a good thing for his country. He was doing it because he loved his country. He was doing it out of love. But if you look at it from his point of view,
Yeah.
but you look at it from the other side, from the Allies, you can say like, man, he fucked so many people up. I mean, he really did, right? He killed 6 million Jews and 6 million other people. It's like blacks, gays, disabled. There's like 11, 12 million people total. But even then, compared to Stalin killed 54 million.
Say the number of Hitler again?
Joseph Stalin. Hitler killed 11 million during the Second World War.
Okay.
It was innocent people. Joseph Stalin killed 54 million people. Confirmed.
God damn. Bro.
That's like, there's still way more that we don't know about. It was 54 million. Mao Zedong, you want to know how many he killed?
No, let me know.
This one I forgot. I'm actually looking it up.
Yeah, man. So there was worse people than Hitler, huh?
There was way worse.
So
people
why is
than
it that we
Hitler.
only think about Hitler now? We don't think about these other people. Was it because like it was closer to us or what?
It was because the way, I guess the way he killed them, but then because we were against it, it was during a war.
Because he experienced with these people, right? Like that's how we know like how long it takes a person to burn to death, drown to death.
Yeah, it was the way, but
all
then
this other
again,
stuff.
you know what Stalin did?
Mm-mm.
Whenever, because then again, if you look at it from his point of view, he was trying to do better for his country, for Russia.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to be the most powerful nation on the planet. So what he did is he set these 5-year rules, and every 5 years he would go back and check, see how the country's done, and then here's 5 more years. What he would do is that if people disobeyed him or if they didn't work or whatever, he sent them to Siberia work on salt mines. So he'd send the people that didn't work to Siberia and work on the mines like dusk to dawn. They never saw the sun.
God damn.
When was it? It says Mao Zedong killed 45 million people in 4 years.
God.
45
million people in 4
Yeah.
years.
And it was all because he wanted to get China to do better. He did a similar thing that Stalin did, and if he didn't work, you would die. He'd kill you if you didn't work. But then again, if you really look all the way back to it, it's how whole like Darwinism, evolution works. Like survival of the fittest. If you're gonna do your thing, if you're gonna hustle every day, you're gonna survive. You're gonna live a good life. If you're a shitty person, you never show up to work, you're not going to get any money. Bills are still going to keep coming in. You're going to be fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is like how you say survival of the fittest, man.
Yeah, it is.
Like you know how like white people they usually want to have like this country fully white.
Yeah.
And you can't really
can't
get mad
do
at that. You know, I think you can't do that because this is an immigrant country. You know?
I mean, that's what America was based off of.
Yeah, but like you know how like white people they usually want to stay just gated community.
Yeah.
Just have white schools, just have white colleges. A lot of people get mad at that, man, and you can't really get mad at that, man, because like if you go to Mexico, they don't want Salvadorians or Honduras right there.
It's really
you know?
everywhere all over the world.
You know, in China, they want majority of the people to be Chinese. You know,
because like nationalism.
And it's just kind of fucked up how they do it though.
Is.
Like, I mean, at least here, you know, because in Mexico they don't really say they.
Chance.
Yeah, you kind of do, but not in China. Like if you go in China, then a doctor's not gonna learn to speak Spanish for you.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have to learn how to speak Chinese. If you come here, a white doctor will learn how to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's in a community where like there's a lot of Hispanics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then again, United States doesn't have a language.
Yeah, we don't.
No, it was gonna be Germany at one point, German, but I don't know why they didn't do it.
No, it was the British that took
British,
over.
yeah.
I mean, it's English.
Yeah.
We speak English here.
No, yeah.
British.
No, but it doesn't have a, ¿cómo se dice?
Like an official language. I
An
mean, yeah, the
official
official
language,
language is English, but there's so many different languages because there's so many people from all over the world.
I don't think you're understanding me though, man.
Like what? What are you trying to say?
Like, if you go to Spain, they're gonna speak Spanish.
Yeah.
If you go to France, they're gonna speak
I mean,
French.
yeah,
You know,
like you
but
could.
you here come here, America, at least you can speak whatever languages please.
Yeah.
You know, you can open a church and you want that church to be nothing but Spanish. It's gonna be nothing but Spanish. You know,
Yeah.
like they don't. You
And
know,
that's
like
kind of what it was based off of, the U.S. Like it was the Protestants. Or just like the first people that showed up. It was because it was the Irish people. They were fucking them up. Oh, it was the British. Because I think it was King George or one of them out of the Church of English, and they're like, man, fuck that. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna move over here to have our own church. That's what they did. They moved here because of like religious rights. They want even like the very first thing it says on the Constitution. It says freedom of religion. It's freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press.
and freedom of everything, right? But they didn't want it to be a Christian country. The founding fathers, right?
They didn't.
They didn't, yeah.
Yeah, it was just the way we interpret it, which goes back into the whole what's right and what's wrong. It's the way we interpret it. It's the way we interpret right or wrong and reality.
No, sí, cierto. Man, those fucking founding fathers came over here, man. Them niggas were fucked up, bro, when they came over here.
Shit.
Like Thomas Addison. All of them niggas, bro. Man, like, have you heard of history? Like, oh, I'm pretty sure you have. How dirty them niggas were?
Yeah, they were fucked up.
Fucked
They were
up, bro.
fucked up people.
Not even fucking Cristobal Colon didn't even came to America, man.
Christopher Columbus? No,
Yeah,
he
Christopher
went.
Columbus.
He landed on an island. and
Puerto
he-
Rico or
Yeah,
some shit like that.
and he
yeah.
raped all of the women that lived there.
And we still have a fucking day on this nigga, man. That's fucked up, bro. And even Cortez, that took over the Mayas.
Cortez was an asshole, dude.
And he was French. He wasn't even Spanish, man. That was a fucked up shit, man. I feel like they fucked up a bad civilization right there, man. Like Mexico took like 100 years step back into their evolution.
Yeah.
I think we would have been way more advanced than we are now as Mexicans, you know?
Mm.
Because they kind of fucked our shit up, bro. It was mostly for all gold y todo.
Yeah.
That was some fucked up shit, man. Like, when I started seeing some history, because back then I didn't know shit, bro. Like, just Christopher Columbus, what we knew.
Yeah.
They beat us because they had more advanced technology or more advanced weapons and things like that, you know? Which weren't really true. It was just like, now that I know, it's just nothing but disease, man. The motherfuckers brought over here, man. And to this day, they go through that. Like, a lot of people don't know, man, but like, incest, like, for a long time, they've been breeding with cousins and uncles and stuff like that. That maybe you don't see it like in person's body, but mentally they're not right. You know what I mean? A lot of them. They say also in this guy's fucked up, bro. But like over there, like in the Muslim countries, a lot of them do it incest too, man. That's why they're a lot, like pretty much like extremist religion. They're like crazy, you know. They're like strap a bomb and bah. You know, like, I'm not saying all white people do it, but like a lot of them did do it like back in the days, man, because they want to keep that pure blood.
Yeah.
All that shit came with some crazy illness, my nigga. You don't see Mexicans doing that much. Well, in Mexico, you kind of do sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
You
There's
do.
crazy people everywhere.
Yeah, there
It's
is.
not, like, you can't trace it to one person. Like, there's crazy people all over the world.
What is it, man? In America's different, though, man. Like, here in America, I feel like people are, like, more... I know their conscience are more right.
It just goes back to the whole gun thing as well.
What do you mean?
We have guns here.
Yeah.
And
So
it's part of the culture.
You can get shot.
Yeah.
You say
and
the
like,
wrong
if you go to
thing,
England, you'll just get stabbed. And like, people argue that, like gun owners will argue that. But whenever you're stabbing someone, you know who you're stabbing, right? Like, you have to be in front of the person. You have to like,
bah. Yeah, stab them.
you
there.
have to do that, right? If you have like a gun, you can just like start shooting.
You don't know who you
even if
hit.
it's a single, even if it's like if you have to pull the trigger multiple, even if it's not semi-automatic, you can still shoot. You know, that's like the whole argument that goes into that, and there's really like no end. You can go back
Yeah.
and forth in that case, saying like it's like the good cop, bad cop, because there's gonna be good people with guns, like they're gonna shoot down the gunman, but the gunman started it, like the bad person started it.
I don't think there's good people with guns, man.
There are.
I feel like anybody will kill somebody. Like it just gotta take. Like
I mean, if someone sneaks into your house, you're gonna
no,
shoot
yeah,
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm pretty sure somebody can get you mad enough. It just all depends, man.
It's self-control. That at that point, it's self-control. Like
Self control, yeah, pretty much. But man,
it's still life. Like you can talk so much shit. I can be so mad at you. I'm not gonna kill you. Like it's still a life. I'm taking your life. Like there's nothing worth another life. Like maybe I'll never talk to you again. But I'm not gonna kill you. Like you still have like people to take care of. You
right?
still have stuff to take care of. Like
If we get into an argument, yeah, like I get you.
yeah, like maybe I'll ask you to leave and like go home. Maybe we'll never talk again. But I'm not gonna shoot you. You know?
Yeah, but maybe an argument doesn't take you to do that.
No, it wouldn't.
You know?
No, it wouldn't.
Like
You're still another human. I would never
yeah,
do that. If you killed my brother, or if you killed one of my parents or both of them, I'd do it, cause it's like it's a life for a life. It sounds fucked up, but like
right.
it's like the only thing you deserve. That's kind of like the whole thing.
I guess
with, like,
that's what people are trying to get to though.
with
Like
the death penalty. I'm for it. If you're gonna kill someone, like
You
you
should
deserve
die.
to die.
yeah,
It sounds fucked up, but it's the way it is. If you kill someone, like an innocent person, or rape, whatever it is, you deserve to die.
Mhm.
We don't need you. All you're gonna do in prison is, we're gonna pay for your food with taxpayer money. We're gonna pay for your electricity, your water, like for you to sleep somewhere. We're gonna pay for you, like your Medicare. We're paying for you to like be locked up for like messing around with a 10-year-old girl, whatever it is. Or like killing an innocent person. That's really all we're doing.
Just paying your living,
Yeah, like
paying your bills, bro. Living in a hotel.
yeah, that's basic. I mean, prison is a fucked up place, but still, like you still live there for free. There's people that commit crimes just so they can live for free. Like that's how fucked up some people are. They'd rather be locked up knowing that they're gonna get their food taken care of. They're gonna have a place to sleep every night.
Move, yeah.
Let's start getting into that. There's people out there that do that. Like they'll rob a bank knowing, oh, I'm gonna get locked up. I'm gonna have my food taken care of instead of living out in the street.
But the big deal right now is that they're trying to take like automatic weapons from people, right?
Mm.
Cause like that does more damage. I mean, I'm pretty sure 9mm, 45, all those anything can kill anybody, you know. Right now they're just most focusing on the automatic, you know.
Yeah, like you can't really ban something. That's not gonna be the problem. Same thing with drugs. You're not gonna ban drugs. You're still gonna get them.
They
You're
should
still
just
gonna you're
legalize
still
it,
gonna
yeah.
find you're still gonna find
Yeah.
a dealer. Like you're still gonna, hey, you got any weed? Whatever it is, you're gonna find someone on the street.
Yeah, you're right. Even on the guns too, like we spoke earlier.
Yeah, like
black
at
market.
the very beginning, you're gonna find someone with a gun.
Yeah.
Cause like I just feel like I was talking about this in the last episode. I just feel that especially here in America, there's really no other way but to have a gun, having like outnumbering the bad people,
Yeah.
and, like taking care of them.
Cause if it was like the old days, like when Billy the Kid and all the niggas were alive, in the bar, bro, like niggas like were careful to say something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause they knew that you said the wrong thing.
Like you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, like you had a gun, but they didn't care about that shit. Like respect lasts more than fear lasts more than respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're afraid, you know you shouldn't do it,
Yeah.
or you're not gonna do it because you're scared, my nigga.
Or even you're scared of the other person will shoot you down.
Yeah, but it's what you were like. You're gonna be scared. You see somebody with the gun at all times, you're gonna be scared. That's the thing to me, man. Like, I always see people here in Dallas with guns. Even when they when they get a tattoo with me,
Yeah,
they
like
come in with
sitting
their
down.
guns. Yeah, like in the barber shop, things like that. Where were all these like people with guns? Yeah, like at Walmart, you know, like Texas is full of guns, man.
Then again, like that's where it happens, because they're saying like, because that's another argument that people that are against guns, they're like, oh yeah, then if you don't, you shouldn't be getting into places that where you would need a gun. But it's like, where are the shootings happening? They're happening at Walmart. They're happening at schools, at parks. Like, that's the last thing you expect. Like I said, like, you get in the car, you don't know if you're coming back or not.
Yeah.
That's fucked up part about it. You go to Walmart, you don't know if you're gonna make it home.
Yeah, it was some fucked up shit, bro. Some people.
Yeah.
How many people? That like 20 or something like that.
Shit, I don't even know. That's like the whole argument with the guns, cause like you don't get into places you don't need them. Well, like shit, now like they're shooting down Walmarts now. Like I can't go to Walmart anymore and feel safe. I can't have my son or like my kid going to school anymore without worrying that someone might walk in.
Then again, it's not the guns either, man. It's like,
Yeah, it's not the gun. The gun's
if you
not
look
the
at all the
problem.
people that killed, it's like
It's
mostly like racist, motivated, you know?
It's like the spoon doesn't make you fat.
Yeah.
It doesn't make you fat, right? It's a fucking spoon.
No, sí, Simón.
It's like, it's not. That's really like the logic people think about it. It's like the gun shooting the people. No, like no, the gun's not shooting the person. Like I can be a good person with a gun.
Yeah.
Like even with a whole, like if you start getting into cops and like the whole them shooting black stuff like that, like yeah, there's some really fucked up cops, but there's also really good cops.
Yeah, you can't really like say, oh,
Yeah,
cops
like
are bad just because
yeah,
one or two
you
did
can't
some
do
fucked
that.
up shit. Yeah.
Like I have a friend that's a cop. My cousin's husband's a cop. Like I know a lot of cops, right? They're like some of the nicest people out there. And really, like, if you look deep into it, like they also have a family, they also have a life, they have bills to pay. Like all they're trying to do is serve and protect us. They're not gonna go in the street and like, oh, I'm gonna shoot someone today.
No, pues
Maybe there are one or two, but that's like how you're saying there's more. There's gonna be 100 good cops and like 2 bad ones, like 2 asshole ones.
And it goes back again
But,
to
like,
the traffic thing, man.
Yeah, like they're not gonna go out and like I'm gonna go shoot someone.
Nah, then them niggas like maybe they didn't like them bad cops. They maybe killed that black person or stuff like that. Maybe they were like racist, maybe.
Maybe.
But a lot of things, man, can happen in a life. You know, maybe he was
Yeah.
stressed out. I mean, you never know. Like how we were talking about the road rage. Like I usually
like you don't
don't
know
do
what's
it, or
going on.
I don't even do it just because of that. Yeah, you never know what's going on with the other person. And a lot of these cops, not a lot of them, but those cops that's done those horrible things, they end up killing people. Basically, maybe a lot of times it could be just because they're going through a hard time, you know? That doesn't give you a right to, like, kill somebody,
Yeah.
you know? But a lot of people are weak-minded, man. People are weak-minded, and it might come to do that. Cops ain't assholes, man. Like, cops are cool in the motherfucker. When I get pulled over, I got pulled over a lot, man. I feel like I'm a magnet to cops, man. But when I get pulled over, and a lot of times I have weed on me, man, I ain't never been to jail.
Really?
And it's all because, like, you be cooperative,
Yeah,
man. You
that's
don't
the
act
way
like
you
a
talk to
fool,
them,
man.
man.
Yeah, you act like a fool, like a dumbass, and they're gonna treat you like one, you know? But yeah, you just be honest.
It's like I said, it goes back into the karma thing. Like it's the energy you put out, it's the energy you get
You
back.
never
It's
see
even
that.
it's that second law of physics. It's a force gets the opposite force. Fuck, what? It was something like that. I can't remember it at the top of my head, but it's like if I'm gonna push this desk, I need to put the same exact energy that I'm gonna go into pushing the desk is the exact energy I'm gonna get back from the desk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or like
Yeah.
whenever you're bench pressing, let's say you're bench pressing 200 pounds. You have to put 200 pounds of force to go up. If you put any less than that, you're not gonna get
You're
it.
not gonna get it up.
You're not gonna get it up. You need to put the exact
Force.
number. Yeah, like
Like
the exact
200 pounds,
energy.
yeah.
You need to put 200 pounds to lift up 200
And that's pretty
pounds.
much what you're receiving back because it's on top of you.
You're getting the
Yeah.
200 pounds back.
Yeah, damn, bro. I ain't never thought about it. That's a good analogy.
Yeah, it's really with everything. Okay, it says the acceleration is produced when an unbalanced force acts on an object. So the more mass the object has, the more force is used to move it. Oh no, I was thinking of the third one, but that one still makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you use any less force, you're not gonna move it. So if you're putting less than 200 pounds, you're not gonna lift it up because the thing weighs 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So it goes into like the whole
Karma
like
shit.
karma, like the energy you get out, you put out, the energy you get back in.
No, sí, a huevo. A mí me ha pasado eso too, man. There was a point in my life where I was like, I wasn't negative, but kind of, man. And, man, I wasn't going, like, good for me, bro. Every fucking day something bad would happen, man. Like, when I first started, like, wanting to tattoo, man, a lot of times I would...
Oh wait, hold up. Here, I just found it, but I remember what I was trying to say. It's for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one what I was trying to say.
What the Bible says too, man. Do unto others as
Yeah,
they
so it's
do.
like
Yeah.
if you put 200 pounds on the bar, you're gonna get 200 pounds back.
Sí,
Or like when I'm moving the desk, if the desk weighs 20 pounds, I'm gonna get 20 pounds back from the desk.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the negative shit.
For every so
negative and positive, everything works the
yeah,
same.
if you put out a certain amount of positive energy, you're gonna get that back. Even if it's tomorrow, even if it's immediately, if it's 20 years, you're gonna get it back. So it goes to like the whole hustle thing. If you know how to hustle, you're gonna get it back. That's why so many successful people, and they're all gonna tell you the same story. They're all gonna tell you that they stayed up until 3 in the morning trying to get a beat right, or trying to make the perfect shirt or whatever it is. They're all gonna tell you the same thing.
The more you
Like
put in, the more you're gonna get out. Yeah.
Yeah, like they all had a shitty job, like at McDonald's, Red Lobster. They all had a shitty job, but they also had to hustle.
Yeah.
And if they were just to like focus on the shitty job, then that's what they're gonna get.
Just that.
And if they hustled, they're gonna get it back eventually.
Sí, yeah, wait. It's because, yeah, whatever you put out there is what you're gonna get back, my nigga.
Sure.
When I was like trying to be a tattoo artist, like I hated my job, man. I would always be fucking mad. I'll go looking out for a job for like an apprenticeship, and I never did got it, man. And I feel it was because of that, I guess, because it was like so negative in my other job, I guess, or I don't know. I was just negative. Period, man. When you want something, when you're necio, how do you say necio in English? When you're like stubborn.
Yeah, when you're stubborn.
When you're stubborn, bro, you ain't never gonna get shit right, bro. Never is gonna happen right. That's what happened to me too, man. Like a lot of people would tell me, just draw, just work in your house.
Just draw, it'll get to you.
Yeah, nah, man. Like como que you always find you always want to find the quickest way to get there, you know.
Like, man, that's a bunch of bullshit. I'm not gonna do that.
You fall faster like that, man.
That's really like the only way. Like, if you want to be a tattoo artist, you gotta draw. You gotta practice.
You have to practice, and pretty much in anything, man.
Yeah.
In anything, because
you have boxing, you gotta practice.
Yeah, man. If you half-ass everything,
you're gonna get
half
back.
yeah,
you're gonna get it back.
That's all, bro. You're gonna look like shit, and your work is gonna look like shit too, man. No, man, pero es mejor it's always better just to be positive at all motherfucking times, man. Like, I would follow I did a mistake, I would follow some people on Instagram that I pretty much admire from tattoos, and I would always be like, bro, like,
I want to be like them.
Yeah.
And you try to.
Or I'll comment like, hey, my nigga, that's badass work. Or like, you can put emojis now, like the fire thing. Yeah. If it's dope.
And complimenting's a good thing.
Complimenting is a good thing. I'll never get it back though, man. And I kind of fucked up one time. One time, this tattoo artist was talking about a flat earth theory, right? I kind of said something stupid to him, man. And this person, man, out of all the positive shit that I'll tell him, like, oh man, your tattoo artist, he would never view my shit, man, until I told him something negative, you know?
Really?
That's the first thing he
Damn.
saw, bro. Then he started like replying to me, and I started replying him back. And then I got like, man, bro, no say, I don't know, like, I felt bad after it. I guess just cause like I was talking shit or whatnot. And I started getting people talking shit to me too on my page, man.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the same thing, but like, como que, yeah, you put that energy out there, man. That shit's gonna come right back at you, my nigga.
It does.
And it sucks when it comes back right back at you, bro. Or karma, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All
Like,
that
there's
shit,
good
bro.
karma and bad karma.
I don't know, man. Life is weird, bro. Like it's that, but the universe, man. And like, I guess how you say you believe in the higher power, you know?
Mm.
Do you think you deserve it? Yeah, the universe is gonna serve
Yeah.
it, man. You're gonna get that
you'll get it
shit,
back,
bro. Good or bad, you know. If
Like,
you think you
even-
deserve something good,
Yeah, like
I mean,
that
shit's gonna
that
come
one
to
I
you
was talking
too.
about, like, even every force has the opposite reaction, or every
Mhm.
action has the equal or exact or opposite reaction. Like the same thing with karma.
No, see, and that's science, right?
That's the third law of motion.
That's fucked up. Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
everyone knows the first one. It's like an object in motion stays in motion. Like, everyone knows that one.
Yeah.
And like the third one, like, you can go put into energy. Cause there's also another one. It's like you can't, energy can't be created or destroyed. So you can't create energy,
Mhm.
but you can put it out.
¿Cómo otra vez? Energy can be created or destroyed?
Yeah. You can't create energy,
Right.
but you can put it out.
Sí, a huevo,
Like, you can release it,
Yeah.
and then you'll get it back eventually, because it's an equal and opposite reaction.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't know. Fuck, bro.
That's not even philosophy. That's just science.
No, that's just science. It's not even philosophy,
Simple
bro.
science.
Yeah. But it could fit to that too, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
it goes into everything.
yeah, hell yeah. There's like law. What is it?
It's law of motion.
No. Yeah. But there's something to the law of the universe. Is something like universe law.
Which one is it?
Like they also have like some. Oh man, before I open my mouth, I should just have it on top of my head before I even say it. No, but yeah, like, see, like everybody knows, bro. Like how you say it's like good and bad. Like everybody's
Mhm.
gonna know what to do and what not to do. You know.
Yeah.
There's some things like of law of universe that like pretty much what you were saying right now.
Mm.
It's the same shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know how you said it's like not even fucking philosophy, but it's science.
Yeah,
But it
it's
can still
science.
fits
Yeah,
in
it
the
fits
person's
anywhere.
life and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know. That's some crazy shit, my nigga.
Hey, man, but either way, it was great talking to you, man.
No, igual tú,
It
igual
was-
contigo, man. Gracias.
same with All right, man. I'll see everyone later.
Ya está, cabrón, cuídate.
Yeah, you too, bro.
Ya, dale.